Hello, hello, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me out there into the world? I hope so. I might turn this down even a little bit because it's still quite loud. Yeah, we'll put it on that low. I don't know. Yeah, that should be fine. I need to get my little character on there. I forgot to do that. There I am! There's the woman of the century. There she is, right there. All right. Okay, perfect. All right. I don't know how smooth this will go. I don't even know if we'll get to everything today, but let me show you kind of what I would like to do today. I think it will be a lot of fun. Let me turn this on. So, right now, I have several videos pulled up. I put them in a little playlist. Some of them might be too repetitive. I might not even want to waste my time going after them. But watch Mojo. We know them. We hate them. They make slop. They make very like predictable, very crowd pleasing, like popcorny kind of videos. I don't know. I think there was a time and a place for them, like, I don't know, like a decade ago, you know, but they're just the kind of people, they just put out so much that there's no way you're not going to see one of their videos. I'm sure by now they might have slowed down a little bit, although Mojo Plays existing probably is kind of proof of the opposite of that. So as you can probably see here on the side, we have multiple, let's see, we have two of them on here. One from Mojo Plays, one from the normal Watch Mojo. We have the 10 saddest songs in Zelda games. I don't know if those are the same lists that they just uploaded twice. And then we have three different videos. We have the top 10 greatest Legend of Zelda songs, and then we have the top 20 Legend of Zelda songs. And then right now we have the top 30 greatest Legend of Zelda songs. I'm not sure how much overlap there is between all of them. I think we might find that out later. But I do think and then there's the top 10 most underrated Zelda songs. That one could be interesting, but I don't actually think it's going to be like groundbreaking or anything like that really. But what I wanted to do is start with, I guess we can start with where is it? Let's just start with the top 10. No, I don't want to watch you yet because we have a twist today. We're going to start with the top 10 greatest Legend of Zelda songs, the original one. Now, what I would like to do quickly here is I would like to guess what is going to be on the list, because Watch Mojo does not have the most original opinions ever. I can tell you that much. They're gonna be putting some what they think is gonna be the most crowd pleasing options. And so I know there's not a lot of people out there right now, but I think we're gonna try to guess in this little spreadsheet here what the frick is gonna be on the top 10. In any particular order. I don't know how much they're going to rank it. I don't really care. But we're going to guess what's going to be in the 10 slots on the list. I'm going to be going just kind of off the top of my head. I really would like to try to get ahead of them because their videos are generally very boring. Especially because even if they have a hot take, it's not actually a hot take. They genuinely think it's going to be like a popular thing, and they just kind of like they're just a content machine. So what do I think will be on this Zelda top 10? They'll probably put the main theme up there. Happiest Plush. I was literally thinking the exact theme. So I'm going to put main theme. Everybody knows it. We all love it. We're definitely going to hear that. It's going to be super obvious. If I had to guess, they might even do something like, I don't know what position they'll put it in, but they'll literally be like, you gotta pay respect to the classics. So even if it'll either be it's not a number one, and they're like, we had to put it on the list because it's just classic, and you gotta pay respects to the classics. But or if it is number one, they're gonna be like, it's so classic that we just couldn't put it lower than the number one spot on our list. Like, comment, subscribes. And so that's definitely going to be on there. Another one that's definitely going to be on there is Gerudo Valley from Ocarina of Time. That one is so just, oh my gosh, I cannot think of a song that people think of more from Ocarina of Time. It's a very, very catchy song. And so it'll definitely be on there just for the crowd pleasing factor. I was going to say Hyrule Field, which has several interpretations throughout the series. We might need to watch the video to see like what the rules of the list are. If it's like one per game, maybe that would inform our takes a little bit more. So I'm going to pause my music real quick. Let's watch the intro of the video and see if they say their rule is one per game, because Gerudo Valley is 100% in there. And so then that would rule out Hyrule Field from Ocarina of Time. I could see them putting Hyrule Field maybe from A Link to the Past or Twilight Princess, but we'll think about that based on what they say in this intro here. So let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's see what ground rules they actually lay out. Oh, we got the classic Watch Mojo intro. We got to turn that down to half volume.
Bust out your ocarinas.
Bust out your ocarinas, guys. I actually did almost buy an ocarina at a freaking Ren fair that I went to. They were selling an ocarina that was like blue, like the Ocarina of Time, for like $50, and I almost bought it, but then I didn't. Kind of wish I did, but also I'm okay with the fact that does that make sense? Like, I know I wouldn't have actually like taught myself it, but it kind of would have been cool to have that on the gaming shelf. I love Ocarina of Time.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top
10 greatest Legend of Zelda songs. Oh, guys, I'm going to say it right now. I feel like anything in this intro might not be on the list, and I am sad to say the Lost Woods theme I thought was a shoo-in, but maybe it's not going to be on there. But you got any rules?
look at the most memorable musical themes from the Legend of Zelda video game franchise.
Brother. Yeah, I know. Sheik's theme is peak. Oh my god.
Number 10.
Wow! Dude, what are you doing? Okay, so they don't have any rules. Well, okay, guys. Well, we know the Great Fairy theme is gonna be on there. They just jumped into that. I thought that with the really slow editing, with the putting the clips in there, they were gonna like lay out the rules first and then do like a number transit. That's freaking crazy. All right, well, we know the Great Fairy theme is gonna be on there. Okay. So Gerudo Valley is definitely on there. Lost Woods probably is a great pick. What year did this come out? This was... What was 9 years ago? 2015. Okay. So this was before Breath of the Wild, so no Breath of the Wild stuff. Could you turn up the video? Yes. Okay. When we get back into the video, I will turn it up a little bit. Let's put our music just so it's not just me sitting here. I will say, so I'll guess Lost Woods. Something from Wind Waker. I would have to say it would probably be Dragon Roost. I probably would pick the ocean myself, but Dragon Roost Island is a pretty safe pick too. I'm just trying to think, because they didn't say one per, they didn't say one per game. Would they pick anything from Majora's Mask? I don't know. Because I want to say that they would, but I feel like probably not. I don't know. This is tough. I was talking to some people in Sound Font Guy's server earlier. Let me see if we can get any ideas. What did they say to me? Because we were discussing this, like going back and forth quite a little bit. What did they say? Reese Island. They said the temple theme from Zelda 2, the overworld theme from Spirit Tracks. I actually agree with those. Guys, my brother Daniel Hickman is here in the chat. Welcome in. Balls indeed. Daniel just put out a new album a few weeks, about a month ago. Put out multiple because he's in a band now too. So he put out a solo project on Spotify. You can just look up Daniel Hickman. And he put out an album with his new band called Swoon. So please feel free to go and look those up because they are actually really, really good. They're really, really great. Dragon Ball's Island, actually true, actually facts. So I'm going to say I actually agree with the temple theme from Zelda 2 will be on there. That's the one that's remixed in Smash Melee. Everybody knows the Melee remix, of course. And then the Overworld from Spirit Tracks. That song is unforgettable. That one is great. All right, so now we need... So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now we need 3 more. Can we get any... I bet they're going to put Midna's Lament as the Twilight Princess. As the Twilight Princess pick. Because everybody likes to yap about that scene in that game. I don't really think it's the most... effective. Oh, you know what they would put from Majora's Mask? They would put the Song of Healing. Because I feel like everybody remembers the Song of Healing. They're not going to talk about like any of the specific stuff that plays in Clocktown. And that's unfortunate, but that's fine. It makes sense. Maybe they would do... Because there's nothing from Breath of the Wild, because this is before Breath of the Wild, for sure. Maybe they would do the Dark World theme from A Link to the Past. Yeah. Okay, so this is my pick for what I think would be like the most crowd-pleasingest Zelda ranking ever. Okay, so keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. We have... Just to review, we have the main series theme, Gerudo Valley, Ocarina of Time, the Great Fairy theme, which we accidentally spoiled because they jumped right into the freaky thing for no reason. Lost Woods, based. Dragon Roost Island, very good. Temple theme from Zelda 2, everybody knows the Melee remix. Overworld from Spirit Tracks, goated. Midna's Lament, definitely overrated. Definitely overrated as hell in my opinion. Song of Healing and the Dark World. Okay, I think we might be working with this. I might also switch to some other Zelda music once we get to these other videos. But guys, I'm going to turn up the video. Happiest Plush asked me to turn up the video. We'll start there. If I do need to adjust it, please just let me know. I'll do it. It takes me like 2 seconds. But guys, let's see what's actually on the list. We know the Great Fairy theme is because they just jumped into it with absolutely no ceremony. The Great Fairy Fountains. Oh, from the whole Legend of Zelda series, we have the Great Fairy Fountain theme. Girl, help. That's ridiculous. Oh my god. And what's the reasoning here?
Great Fairy Fountain is one of the oldest Zelda songs, and
yeah.
the majority of games as the five selected.
That's true. That's actually a fact.
With every new door Link opens, he faces a new threat.
Uh-huh.
The fountain provides the adventurer a safe haven, however.
This description is so nothing. This true. Where he could replenish his health and grow stronger. So true.
The music perfectly captures the fountain's peaceful sentiment.
Uh-huh.
Comfort of a lullaby and the magical presence.
This is, oh my god, this video is so nothing. Oh my god. Even a minute in, I'm already feeling so bored. Oh my gosh. True. Hearing it, guys, my spirits are so lifted hearing the Fairy Fountain theme. Maybe we should listen to the Fairy Fountain theme after getting through this shitty Watch Mojo video to lift our spirits.
Invigorating the player to continue on their quest.
Yep. Love this 15 frames per second footage. All right, what's next?
Number 9, the sky.
The sky. Guys, we already messed up. Guys, we already messed up. Oh my god. Okay, first of all, not only do I harshly disagree, but second of all, I didn't think about how how much of a clout chaser they were going to be with this list because jeez. Bonus points if they mention how they like this even though Skyward Sword is one of the more contentious entries into the series. What's that reasoning actually going to be, Mr. Mojo? This song is so boring. I genuinely think this is like one of the worst Zelda overworld songs. It is so painfully boring and uninteresting to listen to. It's literally just what you think of when you think of like, you just think of like, oh, see, this is literally what they're gonna say too. They're gonna be like, yeah, this was the first one that was fully orchestrated, and I'm like, no, it just it sounds like just sounds like an orchestra song. It's just a song that they performed on an orchestra. Yeah, I'll turn this up. I'll turn it up to full volume. Like to me, it just sounds very generically orchestrated. I don't really find the melody very stand out personally. I think a lot of people probably feel that way too, especially compared to previous Zelda overworld themes. Hyrule, it. Oh my gosh. It's up beyond the clouds. Let's go. Do, 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 do. Oh, I should turn the.
They achieved this effect even more so via the game's soundtrack.
Oh, it's so boring. What is this?
The composers actually created the sensation of flight as you ride through the sky with the wind blowing through your yellow hair.
Through your yellow hair? This is, oh my gosh. If I was like if this video was made today, I would 100% be hitting them with the ChatGPT allegations with the wind blowing through your yellow hair. Good heavens, dude. And also, this game is just so butt ugly to look at. Look at these brown ass clouds. It's fucking disgusting.
Triumphant and majestic, you'll never want to go back down.
Oh my gosh. What a horror. You'll never want to go back down. Literally puts in clip of die. Oh my god. Wow, this list is boring. All right, so we had one miss with our predictions. What do I actually think is going to be next?
Number 8, Hyrule.
I knew it. Didn't I say it? Did I put Hyrule Field on there? I didn't put it on there, but I was like, okay, I didn't know if they were going to do it one per game, so I just moved on to other stuff. I was even thinking of specifically saying, okay, Twilight Princess is going to be the one that they go with if they're sticking to one per game, but they didn't say that, so I wasn't sure. But Hyrule Field from Twilight Princess, I could see the Twilight Princess fans being like very happy with this, I think. You know? Like, I think it just depends on because it's definitely good. I think it depends on how much you like Twilight Princess, which I'm kind of in the middle of the road with it.
Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess.
Yeah, this is definitely like, okay, people are like getting nostalgic for it more because the game's almost 10 years old. So let's put this on our list for that popcorn video factor, you know. Oh, whatever version they're playing sounds awful though.
Hyrule is one of the most iconic locales in all of gaming, despite how much it changes from game to game.
True.
It lives and breathes through its design, its atmosphere, and of course its music.
I mean, I guess that's like literally true. Good heavens, I would be hitting them with the ChatGPT allegations. Oh my god.
To epitomize the spirit of Hyrule Field, the one from Twilight Princess did the most outstanding job.
You think so?
Since that it also doubled for the game's main theme as well.
No. The game's main theme is the leitmotif that is used in the Hyrule Field theme. You have a completely backwards watch, Mojo. You have a completely backwards watch, Mojo. You just don't get it. You just don't get it.
Listening to the player feel like a brave warrior riding a horse through a vast grassy landscape.
Dude, it actually literally, dude, this song is literally dripping with the exaggerated swagger of a grassy landscape. That's hysterical. Oh my god. Okay, but you could literally say the same thing in the Ocarina of Time one, and that one even has like a variation it goes into for Lake Hylia and shit. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, bro. Twilight Princess is fine. But I could think of other main overworld themes that I literally prefer better. Like if you put the ocean theme from Wind Waker on this list, like obviously it deserves to be higher, but I would just say if you got the ocean theme from Wind Waker or you got Ocarina of Time's Hyrule Field, then this should just be scrubbed off the list, brother. So I don't. You are clearly just nostalgia pandering to Twilight Princess fans, and I'm gonna hit you with those accusations. I mean, the Twilight Princess main theme is damn good, though. I have to give them credit for that.
Hyrule seemed grander, increasing your craving for adventure and exploration.
I mean, I guess. But I mean, that's kind of why Breath of the Wild came out, is because people thought that Hyrule Field and Twilight Princess was just fucking big and empty and weird. It was so bizarre. What is this version they're playing? Is it like from the GameCube version? Because it sounds like ass. Like the tempo is off and the MIDI instruments sound like ass. Are there like MIDI differences between the Twilight Princess on GameCube and on Wii? I didn't know. I never knew about that. What the fuck?
Number 7. Gerudo Valley.
What did we say, everybody? What did we say? We said it. There it is. Yes. I need to get a soundboard. We would be playing the crowd cheering sound effect. I need to make a soundboard for myself. But what did we say? There it is. There it is.
The Ocarina of Time. Visited a number of diverse lands through the Legend of Zelda franchise.
Dude, that's actually so true. Dude, that's like actually, if people want objective reviews of video games, Watch Mojo is actually giving an objective review of video games. Explore various environments. Explore various diverse environments throughout the whole series. Dog, what are we talking about?
Visited a number of diverse lands through the Legend of Zelda franchise.
Oh my god.
Gerudo Valley from Ocarina of Time
Time.
is one that continues to stick with us. That's largely because of the valley's infectiously catchy musical score.
Yeah, the music is
The
great.
essence of the Old West.
The Old West. Dog, it's not about the old dude, it's not about the Old West. It's Spanish inspired, brother. It's inspired by Spanish music. It has nothing to do with cowboys and shit.
At its bare bones, the desert can be a bland and dull location. The music helps Gerudo Valley to become so much livelier, though. And
It's true.
land's rich culture.
The land's rich culture, dude. It's an empty desert. There's like this one fortress, and then we have, which to be fair, there's quite a bit to do with this one fortress, and then there's the Spirit Temple, and that's it as far as like culture. This list is so weird, dude. Watch Mojo's like scripting has always been like ridiculous. Like they definitely churn these out like in a day. Jesus. All right, what's number
Something out of Zoro. Who
something?
video game equivalent of to
Oh my god.
some extent.
I mean, yeah. Then wouldn't you want to mention the Spanish influence? Like, okay. All right.
Number 6. Low Rule Castle.
Low Rule Castle, brother. Oh my god. And the whole series, the top 10 of the whole series. I mean, granted, I haven't thought about Low Rule Castle in freaking years. What are we talking about here? I would have put Hyrule Castle. That's at least in multiple games. Low Rule Castle is only in the one game.
Worlds.
I mean, it's great, but don't get me wrong. But what the fuck?
In every Zelda game, you can count on exploring a couple of castles. As far as music goes,
Dude, that actually literally is so true. You can count on exploring a couple of castles in every Zelda game.
Low Rule Castle theme from A Link Between Worlds just might be our favorite.
Dang, that's so weird. That's so strange. You picked that over the regular Hyrule Castle theme. Daniel Hickman says balls ugly. That's actually true.
It's so whimsical, yet alarming.
What? No, it's not whimsical at all. It's like got this like sense of yeah, it's a building score for the finale of the game. So like Link is like, ugh. They get you on the edge of your seat for the epic conclusion of the story. That's what the piece is.
Score emits a sense of emergency throughout that
Uh
constantly
huh.
keeps you on the edge and wondering what's around the next corner.
Do do do. Yeah, it's got that. It's got that. No, it's. I would describe it not. I wouldn't describe it as whimsical yet alarming. I would describe it as like majestic and I guess alarming is it, but I would describe it's got like the majesty of a castle. It's got the scale for the end of the story, right? Majesty and scale because it's a castle. It's not. I wouldn't really say it's necessarily whimsical.
The deeper you go into the castle, the more instruments are added to the score, building the
I
sense
mean, okay, that's fair. I mean, it is a dynamic track, so it does add parts as you get further into the dungeon. So I could see it being on the top 10 list for that, I suppose. But it also, I just kind of want to be a hater because these lists are all made by committee. So
of an imminent climax.
it's a very good song, though.
Number 5, Kakariko.
Oh, I can't believe I didn't predict Kakariko Village. That would have been. Man, this list is simultaneously like so boring because they don't know how to explain themselves, but also it's just like, and then when something predictable is there, you're like, yeah, of course this is there, so it makes it boring. But then when something that doesn't belong is there, then it's just really confusing because it's like, why is this here? Why is Low Roll Castle here out of the whole series? It's so strange. It's so strange how they build these lists by committee. Like I would genuinely like to sit down and like have a conversation with them about how they actually picked these. Like what the fuck?
First appearance, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past.
True. Kakariko Village is a good song. Ironically, my favorite is the one from Twilight Princess, although I might be alone in that.
Now this is much more relaxing.
True.
When the stress of fighting monsters, searching dungeons, and rescuing princesses gets to you, visiting a calming setting like Kakariko Village will help you unwind.
I guess.
The musical theme exemplifies the village's laid-back nature and warm culture. It's as if you're passing through a simple farmland where you can converse with the friendly folk, kick back a couple glasses of milk, and take in the fresh country air. After Zelda is saved, this will probably be a great place to retire.
Gosh, these are just so boring. Like, of course Kakariko Village should be here. I'm shocked I can't believe I didn't predict that, but it's also just like, what are you supposed to say about Kakariko Village at this point? It's 2015. What are you supposed to say? It's just like, okay.
Number 4, The Dark World.
See, what did I say, guys? What did I say? What did I say, guys? There it is. There it is. There it is. We got the Dark World from A Link to the Past. And don't I know it? I like the version of in A Link to the Link Between Worlds is very Spanish inspired once again. That one really hits the spot with that guitar, the drums.
Overworld, A Link to the Past, and A Link Between Worlds.
Mm-hmm. It's just got a great rhythm to it.
Wrote A Link to the Past and A Link Between Worlds. In both games, this parallel dimension comes complete with one of the franchise's finest musical themes.
Yeah, it's got a great sense of urgency to it, where it's like, ooh, we're not in Hyrule. This isn't a like adventure where we're just super cool for going out and adventuring. Now it's like we got a little bit more. We got more of a job to do. We got more of a serious job to do.
Being called the Dark World, you'd expect the score to be menacing and grim, but it's actually pretty fun and playful, but with a noticeably darker tone.
Okay. That's basically what I just said, except it made 10 times less sense, buddy. Do you guys even write second drafts of your scripts? That's what I would like to know.
In the Link Between Worlds, when you're nearing the end of your quest, the theme gets a major overhaul with a full orchestral backing, giving it
Really?
the punch needed to see you through to the finale.
Dude, that's actually so true if you think about it. It literally does happen when you're close to the end. They thought of everything. They thought of everything.
Number 3. Zelda's Lullaby. First appearance, The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past.
Ah, shoot, I should have predicted that too. Oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. I feel so embarrassed for this. Good heavens, good heavens. Oh my gosh. Zelda's Lullaby should have been a shoe-in. Yeah, I should have put more relaxing stuff on here, because what do we got? Yeah, a lot of big, exciting stuff. I should have put more like relaxing stuff. Yeah, because Zelda's Lullaby definitely, yeah.
Unlike in some games, where the princess is just a prize to be won, Zelda is an individual that you genuinely want to save. You're reminded of Zelda's...
Sometimes. Like, a couple times. Most of the time she's actually very undercharacterized, in my opinion. I don't actually think Zelda is that good at storytelling. I'm more so in it for the immersive worlds.
heart and warm presence every time we hear her lullaby. Playing this sacred song in Ocarina of Time makes the player feel like they're connected to the princess and pushes them to keep fighting for her.
No, it makes you feel like you get to play the song and you get to solve the puzzle and move on to the next one, guy.
The same can be said about Ballad of the Goddess from Skyward Sword, which is
But it's
basically just Zelda's
Lullaby played back reverse, yeah. Ballad of the Goddess is boring, though. But also, I'm just a massive Skyward Sword hater, so just take my opinion with a grain of salt. I'm just a massive hater.
Number 2, Song.
What did I say, guys? What did I say? There it is. There it is. Song of Healing, baby. Okay, so wait, which spot are we at? We're at number 2. Okay, so I am 100%. We are 100% putting the main theme at number 1. Am I right or am I right? We are 100% doing that, right? If the Song of Healing is at number 2. In this house, we stand the Song of Healing. In this house, we stand the Song of Healing. Just think of all the good it does throughout the game, guys. In this house, we support it.
This is among the most haunting and strangest themes in the Zelda musical library, which is fitting, given what a dark game Majora's Mask is.
Majora's Mask is incredibly interesting. It's a very... I wouldn't say, like, its story is necessarily any deeper than any other Zelda game, but what makes it so interesting is just how thematically challenging it aims to be. Like, it does show lots of disturbing imagery that's going to stick with you, and the score really just nails it. Like, Koji Kondo nailed it with this, the whole score for this game. Okay, but can we just get to the part of the end where I'm right?
Designed to aid tormented souls, and the composers conveyed that sensation masterfully.
There was one composer of this song. We all know this. Like, it's so well documented.
Doesn't exactly sound comforting, but it does evoke a spiritual, transcendent presence.
It is comforting. What are you talking about? Like, it's definitely got a haunting quality to it, but it's at the same time a very, very beautiful, relaxing piece. What are we talking about here? Like, it's a piece can be multi-emotional. Like, you do know that, Mr. Mojo Man. Damn. One draft line strikes again.
Safer and more uplifted, like the bad system have been washed away.
Have been washed away. Dude, that's actually so true, because that's literally what happens. That's like actually literally what freaking happens. Oh my god. Alright, before we get to number 1, let me get caught up on trash. Daniel Hickman caught up and he said, balls ugly. True. Hobbyist Plush says, just one draft is good enough to make the money. True. I don't think of the relaxing stuff when I'm thinking the top music. Like, I like relaxing music, but it doesn't stand out as much. Yeah, I guess that's kind of true. I think the main thing is, like, yeah, the bigger, bombastic, more intricate stuff is going to stick out when you think of the best of the series. But yeah, I think that's also just because Zelda just has such a variety of um, stuff of tones just embedded within it, right? Because there's such a variety of imagery. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I think I would agree with that.
Sadly, it can't heal you if the moon crashes into the world.
I mean, I guess, yeah. But the link loops anyway,
Close
so.
out our top pick. Here are a few
Honorable mentions. What do we got in the honorable? Title screen from the Wind Waker. I mean, yeah, it's a good main theme. I actually can't disagree with that. It's such a good one. Wind Waker's soundtrack is just so unique and interesting. Yeah. God, they didn't put it on the list, but what did I say it was going to be here in the video? Midna's Lament. More like Midna's Lament. Because the song is mid. Alright, what's another honorable mention? Song of Storms and Honorable? Brother. Oh, good heavens. Alright, we got some other ones. Or what's at number one? Final Hours. No, dude, Final Hours should have been your Majora's Mask pick, dude. That one is so interesting. Because that one's the one where it's like genuinely haunting. That song is haunting. Like, you genuinely should have picked that one. I mean, obviously you didn't for obvious reasons, but still. What did I say, guys? Dragon Roost Island was in the video. I'm right by technicality. I was right by technicality, everybody. And what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's in the honorable mentions. This is a lot of honorable mentions, though. All right.
number one.
The main theme, because you gotta repay Splex to the classics.
Legend of Zelda franchise.
Oh, brother.
Number one beat anything
Other than this timeless classic. Yeah, because you gotta pay respect to the classics, of course. Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
Nintendo's defining piece of music has accompanied the series ever
Since the beginning.
Overworld in the original NES.
Let's go. Dude, this is actually so true.
The game has gone through several variations over
Since over the
but
years.
every version has represented the quintessence of Zelda.
I love Zelda. Guys, and when I see imagery from Zelda, I clap. And guys, when I hear the main theme of Zelda, I cheer up and I stand up and I pump my fists in the air and I go, yes!
It's mystical, magical, daring, and makes sitting on the couch playing a video game feel like an epic journey.
Good lord. Okay, the scripting is so boring. But guys, we predicted the number one spot at least. We had it. We had several. We had several.
Further reminds us of the huge role music has played in the Legend of Zelda, enriching each gaming experience.
Oh, is this like practice from the series or what is this from? Where did this come from?
Do you agree with our list?
That was edited so horribly. Did you hear that?
Do you agree with our list?
Oh, that was horrible. Like everything is just like overlapping with each other. Jesus, that's horrible. Goodness heavens.
What's your
Okay.
favorite Legend of Zelda song?
My favorite Legend of Zelda song, dog, I don't know. There's like 50 million and I can't pick a favorite. What are we talking about here?
For more entertaining top 10s published every day.
Okay, yeah, and that's the end of the video. Alright, I think that was boring as hell. What I would like to do is I would like to see how much overlap there is with the 20 greatest Legend of Zelda songs. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a listen. We're actually just going to watch because since shockingly little of what we had predicted, well, let's strike through what was actually on the list. So what was our actual score out of 10? We had the main theme. We had Gerudo Valley. Great Fairy theme doesn't really count. Lost Woods was there. Dragon Roost. I'm not going to count it out because with a top 20 list, some of those honorable mentions could be in there. Dragon Roost was in there. Temple Theme was in there. Overworld was in there. Midna's Lament was honorable mention. Song of Healing was there. Darkwood was there. So we got a good half of them. And I would like to say oh, why did my window capture go away? There we go. Sorry about that. So let's go over that. Main theme was there. Judah Valley was there. Great Fairy theme was there. Song of Healing was there. Dark World was there. So, okay. Lost Woods should have been there. So I think we still have a good shot. We have a good shot to get some stuff still in a top 20. So I think let's just give that one a watch. And then what I want to do is we'll watch one of the top 10 saddest ones. And we'll try to guess what the saddest Zelda songs would be for that. So we'll do a prediction for that. But we'll see if we can clear off our list of 10 from this top 20. Because I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of overlap with this original one. But we're just going to watch this one through. Because this one is already double the length of the other one.
Welcome to Mojo Plays. And today we're counting down
Guys, and this time we know that this is from Johnny, Avatar Johnny. Very creative name on Twitter.
our picks for the top 20
I bet he likes Avatar. Boo.
greatest.
Or based, depending on which Avatar specifically it is. Dork X. Okay, Dork, let me get you caught up. Dork, it's okay. Oh, you have baby stuff to do? Well, that's perfectly fine. It's totally understandable. So let me go over this with you, Dork. We made a prediction of what would be in the top 10, and we were half right because they did put the main theme, which they literally put at number 1, and they said, how could number 1 be anything less than the classics? And then they had Gerudo Valley on there, of course. They had the Great Fairy theme. We accidentally spoiled ourselves for that one because they didn't put rules for the list. They just jumped straight into the fucking video. And they had the Song of Healing, which of course you're like, yes, that was at number 2. So of course, yes, that should be on there as peak. They had the Dark World. And we had predicted these 5. The Lost Woods, Dragon Roost, the Temple theme from Zelda 2, the Overworld from Spirit Tracks, and Midna's Lament. More like Midna's Lament. I already said that earlier, but I had to reuse the joke for dorks. More like Midna's Lament because this song is boring. And so we were half right. But so that video was published 9 years ago. This 20 Greatest Legend of Zelda songs was published 3 years ago. And if I had to guess, they're probably just reusing like a big chunks of that. So I think we're just going to try to watch this top 20 and see if we can clear off our list of 10. And I also just genuinely want to see how much they reused from that original one from 9 years ago. So let's actually just get into it.
Legend of Zelda songs.
Oh, I need to turn on the captions again. Wait, guys, listen to that. Are you guys hearing that? They literally just left the MP3 for Stone Tower Temple over the footage.
Zelda songs.
Sounds horrible. What a mess. See, when you gotta churn out like 50 million freaking videos a day, like you're gonna have a lot of editing mistakes, but God, that sounds fucking awful. This is horrible. Just get into it.
We'll be looking at the best music.
Music tracks from The Legend is a Nintendo franchise. Yes, I know.
Music is incredibly important to Zelda.
True.
Ask any fan, and they'll give you a different list.
Dude, that's actually true. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, I might have to turn up the desktop audio. I did turn it down earlier. Here, let me see if that sounds better. Louder YouTube video. I'll fight you over Midna's Lament. Feel free, brother. But at the end of the day, just doesn't do it for me. And also, it didn't get well implemented into the actual game anyway. And also, the MIDI piano sounds like shit. Let's see. Forest Temple from Ocarina, I bet will make it. See, okay, so what's interesting about this top 20 now is it could be a little different because the previous one that we had watched was pre-Breath of the Wild. So this one will now have stuff from Breath of the Wild in it, I bet. But we can only see. So I'm going to actually predict main theme from Breath of the Wild will be on the list. We'll make a couple last predictions. Dork said the Forest Temple from Ocarina of Time would probably be on there. Well, if they're gonna do that, I bet maybe Stone Tower. So Tower Temple. Dork, you are so fucking 100% right. Oh my god. Because that was my thing. I was like just so... Zelda has so many like bangers that it's like hard to just keep them all in mind. Rito Village will 100% fucking be in there. I'm gonna stick to my guns and also say the freaking ocean from Wind Waker has to be on there. So I don't think we're gonna get all winners here, but and they already said like stuff like Kakariko Village last time, so it could feel stupid to predict it. But let's see. But I don't know. I feel like there's gotta be some overlap here. So
be sure to let us know what your favorite songs from the series are.
And guys, Zora's Domain wasn't on there. That's a great prediction, Dork. Holy shit. That's great. Okay, so basically we're winning if we have like literally any classic Zelda song on here because they're gonna go for the most crowd-pleasing shit ever.
We publish new content all week long. So
guys, they publish new content all week long, okay? So make sure to subscribe to Mojo Plays so you can get five new stuff shitted out into your sub feed fucking daily, okay? I gotta head to the store with my roomie for family dinner. I'll catch y'all later. Great live stream, Drew. Thank you. Have a great dinner. Happiest plush. Thank you for joining.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel.
Make sure you just join and ring the bell. Guys, this was a whole new era. This was in a whole new era. Make sure to ring the fucking bell, guys. Anyway.
Number 20, Tal Tal Mountain Range.
Oh,
The Legend of
brother.
Zelda. Link's Awakening.
How did we not even think about Tal Tal? Dude, I feel like I'm going crazy because they're just thinking about like the most like crowd-pleasing stuff. But there's just so many good Zelda songs that doesn't even cross my mind. I'm going crazy.
Awakening.
It's like okay. There were like basically every remix of this song is better than the original, but that's just because this was a Game Boy game, so it's not really fair.
It's incredible to think that this theme came from a Game Boy. The Tal Tal Mountain Range only becomes accessible towards the end of the game, housing the last...
That's not true. You're like dungeon hunting. You're not dungeon hunting. You're like back half of the dungeons are in Tal Tal Heights. I straight up don't know what you're talking about, bro.
2 dungeons and the Windfish's Egg.
Not only the last 2 dungeons, but you have to like climb up into Tal Tal Heights and then jump down to get to like the 4th one. So, brother, I don't even want to hear it. What are we talking about?
The game ramps up for its finale, so too does the area's music.
This is some dog shit.
It features the beginning notes of the franchise's main theme before blasting off into something entirely new. Upbeat and heroic, it carries you towards some of the toughest challenges in Link's Awakening.
Dude. Wait a minute, it literally does. Wait a minute, it literally does carry you through some of the toughest challenges. Dude, oh my god, but it's so good in the remake. You have to mention the remake version, dude. Wait, when did this come out? March 13, 2022. If you don't mention the remake version, which is a million times better...
Even though they are challenging,
you're canceled.
Exiting a dungeon to hear this helps you never lose hope. It almost sounds like a blend of Zelda and Mega Man, which is undeniably cool.
You think so? Undeniably cool. Undeniably cool. No, I'm pretty sure I could deny it if I wanted to.
Number 19.
Brother, you didn't even mention the remake version. Are you kidding me? We upgraded that to a freaking string quartet. It was peak. Oh my god. But I was right. We got the overworld from Spirit Tracks. Let's fucking go. We're crossing off our bingo. I should have made like a bingo board for this.
Realm Overworld, The Legend of Zelda, Spirit Tracks.
Yeah, Spirit Tracks kicks ass. It's so good.
Even some of the less popular entries in the series still have fantastic.
Dude, people hate on Spirit Tracks, but oh my god, it's fucking good. I don't give a shit. I don't care. And also, yes, I was an autistic Thomas the Tank Engine fan when I was 3. How can you tell? Meredith is here. Hey, mamas, what's going on? Let's go.
Music. Spirit Tracks has Link play a pan flute for several mechanics.
True.
As such, the instrument is heavily featured in its overworld track. Pun intended. It's accompanied by string.
Shut the fuck up. See, this is what the difference is. If Dave made that joke, it would be absolute cinema. But because you made it, watch Mojo, minus 10 million fucking aura points, you dumb bitch.
Instruments like a guitar and violins, as well as an infectiously catchy beat that syncs up perfectly with your train's chugga-chuggas.
Your train's chugga. That sounds fucking ridiculous. Can you say that out loud for us again? Because that sounded fucking ridiculous.
A beat that syncs up perfectly with your train's chugga-chuggas.
Why the fuck did you say that out loud? That's something I love, putting goofy little phrasings in my fucking scripts. Even I wouldn't say it syncs up with the chugga-chuggas. Good heavens, that's ridiculous. Wait a minute, guys, it's 2022. Now I can hit them with the Chat GPT allegations. I bet the second Chat GPT came out, Watch Mojo was like, holy shit, the game has changed. Although they do have a lot more competition now, I bet.
It will make you want to spend all of your time in the overworld, riding across train tracks and tooting along with your whistle. Fate of the world be damned. Much like other overworld themes, it's joyful, adventurous, and perfectly captures the essence of Zelda.
Yeah, it's a really, really, really exciting one. I love the Spirit Tracks overworld theme.
Number 18, Fairy Fountain.
Fairy Fountain. Okay, so we're already getting something that was already in the other list. All right. So I'm actually going to bold that one because that was in the other list. So now we know for sure how much... So we will know for sure how much overlap there were by bolding this shit. Okay.
Various.
Dorkax, what's your opinion on the Great Fairies in Ocarina of Time? I bet you got something funny to say about them. Ew. Get away
we love
from
the
me.
songs that make us want to set out on a quest, but the series also has
Most
music
really
that makes
needed
us
was
feel calm and serene. The
yeah.
Fairy Fountain theme is such a song, and it's appeared in most entries in the series.
True.
The main notes descend as they're plucked softly on a harp, sometimes piano, making the player feel immediately at ease.
Dude, it's like, I love how the Fairy Fountain theme is composed. It's like so simple, but it's so smart. Like Koji Kondo literally just knows how to make a good tune. Like, he's just so good at it.
This feeling pairs with where you hear it. As soon as we hear those opening strums, we know we've
where we
discovered a worthwhile secret.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Tomb Raider knockoff TBH. They are Tomb Raider knockoffs. All right, let's skip ahead. Yeah, I don't care.
Back in.
Whatever. Can we move on? We already heard this one before. Let's get on to the
Number
next one.
17, Fi's Farewell.
What? Out of every song in Zelda, we're gonna do Fi. First of all, you fucked up. You said Fi's Farewell. Are you a fucking giant or something? You fucking idiot. It's Fi, dumbass.
Zelda, Skyward Sword.
That's one of the Zelda pronunciation debates where I don't think a single person still says Fi in the big 2025. Like, I straight up don't think that that's true.
Fi may not be the most popular companion in the series, but she does have a tremendous theme. Played on a...
Her theme is, like, okay. No, is it? No, I actually do like it quite a bit. I think they're probably right. The best version is probably that, like, one where she takes off and leaves, but... I don't know. Out of the top 20 in the whole series, brother... There is just simply no fucking way. Okay.
A woodwind instrument, it fits with the mysterious figure who draws Link to his destiny.
Yeah.
However, it's during Fi's final moments when the theme becomes something much more.
Becomes something much more? No, it's just a more dramatic version of the version. It doesn't become much more. It becomes an expected amount of more. It's what it becomes. Like, I love when people are like, you can't just say something is just like a little better, when it's like, of course they're gonna have a more dramatic version of it for like Fi or Fee. Fuck, they have me doing it too for Fee saying goodbye, because it's just like, of course that's what they're gonna do. That's how you make a good score. That's like how you use leitmotifs, dumbass.
Beginning with soft piano notes, Fi's farewell transforms her theme
Me when I'm beginning with soft piano notes.
into something much more somber, yet somehow filled with hope. As Fi plans to sleep forever, the spirit takes a moment to thank Link. Through their journey...
God, the way that they fucking write these videos is so boring. There's like no... Like, and because it's like this person's narrating something written by committee, like if somebody said this exact phrase but I knew it was written by them, I wouldn't say it's like the best written like YouTube video or whatever, but like I could buy it coming from them, and it's like, okay, yeah, this could be on somebody's top 20, but it's like this is made by committee, so they're trying to go for a big crowd pleasing thing. And don't get me wrong, I know that there are Skyward Sword fans, but how many fucking people are actually like, fuck yes, Fee's farewell is in the top 20?
She has unexpectedly come to feel happiness for the first and only time.
First
As the strings
and only
swell,
time.
our eyes well up. It's one of the sadder moments.
Our? It's like the fucking Fresh Prince of Bel-Air meme. We?
It's in the franchise, and the score fits it beautifully.
I mean, yeah, they did. Okay, I will say, like, it fits the moment, but it's like, okay, I don't like Fee, so get the fuck out of here. I don't give a shit. Can we move on?
Number 16. Main
What
theme,
the fuck
The
did
Legend
I
of Zelda.
say? What the fuck did I say, guys? We've got the main theme from Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild, the main theme. Probably one of the... I don't know. What else is memorable from Breath of the Wild? I don't know. Cass's theme. Some of the town themes. Yeah, I guess there's quite a bit. I shouldn't slander the Breath of the Wild soundtrack. It's got a lot of bangers. It's a very good soundtrack. I will shit on Tears of the Kingdom for still using them, though, TBH.
Zelda, Breath of the Wild.
It does hit really hard. I think literally any single Zelda fan could tell you exactly where the fuck they were when the Breath of the Wild like trailer that used this song like dropped. Obviously they're probably sitting in front of their fucking computer or iPad or whatever, but you know, like they remember exactly where the fuck they physically were. Now how is Watch Mojo gonna take this extremely emotional piece and just describe it in the most boring way possible?
Breath of the Wild's clifftop moment is one of the best video game openings in recent memory. It's so great that it's mentioned every time any other game does something similar. Looking out over a Hyrule much more vast than any previous incarnation, it instantly made us want to explore.
Dude, if you think about it, the game that wants you to explore having a cutscene that makes you want to explore, dude, that's so fucking deep.
The opening piano notes as Link exits the cave will always give us chills, but the full theme is much longer. It brings together a plethora of instruments, from swooping strings to blaring horns. Few main themes capture the scope of a game the way this theme does.
It has a great sense of variety and progression to it. Like, I love the way that it's composed, even if it's like not technically anywhere in the actual game.
Would feel at home in any of Studio Ghibli's masterpieces, which is the highest compliment we can pay it.
Is that the highest compliment?
Number 15. Mulgara.
Why the fuck didn't I think of Mulgara? So fucking true, dude. Oh my god.
The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker.
Mulgara kicks ass.
Mulgara is not the best boss fight in The Wind Waker, but it...
What is the best boss fight then? Low-key, all of them kind of suck. Well, the bird one is pretty... the bird one is okay. I don't know. What actually is my favorite? Mulgara is certainly one of the better ones. I don't know.
Its theme is the best boss music in the entire series. Quick
What? The best boss music in the entire series? Good heavens. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't agree with fucking that at all. Jeez. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I would put. What's a better Zelda boss theme than this? I don't know. Probably, I would genuinely think, I would put Blizzetta Phase 2 above this. I would put pretty much any Ganon, most Ganon themes like above this. I would put... Yeah, I don't know. It definitely isn't at the top, but those are just a couple examples I can think of off the just fucking top. Fucking Kalaktos from Skyward Sword should be above this. Like, what do you mean this is the best boss theme in the series? We're just not going to see Kalaktos? That truly was. They just picked one Skyward Sword song that one person in the room liked because they're the one Skyward Sword fan, and they're like, all right, now you shut up. We're not putting any more Skyward Sword on here. Damn, that's crazy.
Clanging bells sets you up for a fight. A flute joins soon after, piping out high-pitched notes for a ridiculously catchy hook that'll be stuck in your head long after. As Link fights the massive beast, strings and horns join to bring a bit more peril. They never overshadow the central instrument, though. Mulgara's theme strikes a perfect balance between fun and intimidating, making the encounter much more memorable than it would have been otherwise. And it will make you want to...
That's crazy. I mean, I guess that's true, but also, like, a room, like, filled with sand... and there's a giant worm flying around. Like, sure, there's other Zelda bosses like it, but I don't know. It's still pretty striking imagery, I would say.
Hold off your attack just so you can keep listening.
Dude, literally, there's like both the Goma fight stinks because it's boring. The ghost fight is so tedious and annoying. And I don't want to say I hate it, but like the nose guy is just like... It's hard to like disprove this because I don't even know how much thought they put into this to begin with. They probably just like said a statement that they think most people agree with. Like they probably just looked at a couple Reddit posts and like saw a lot of, like some people saying this and then they just went with that. I don't know. They probably didn't put as much thought into it. I shouldn't overthink that.
Number 14.
Song of Healing, and that was in the other one, but it should be here again. It should be here again. Alright, so that's bold. Song of Healing is here again. Alright.
The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask.
I'm probably going to say something similar about it again, so let's...
Villain songs. The song gorgeously moving.
Okay,
Piano.
So we already heard this, so let's move on.
Not only is it nice to listen to, but it is a vital piece of the story. Link must play it to several lost and haunt. You can feel negativity wash away and a peaceful quietness take its place.
Yeah, it's the Song of Healing. That's like kind of how it... Okay. That's kind of how it works. Fucking great song, though. Fucking great song. Dork, pop off and chat. We love the Song of Healing. What's the next one, though? Because we already had that one on here.
Number 13.
Oh, brother. Oh, goodness. So we did predict that one. That one is actually on the list this time. Okay. But what do you have to say about it? What do you have to say about it?
Lament. The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess.
I will say though, okay, I'm not crazy about Midna's lament specifically, but here's what I will say: like Midna's leitmotif is like great. Like the leitmotifs in Twilight Princess are fucking phenomenal.
Midna from Twilight Princess is one of the most distinct companions Link has ever adventured with. So for a scene that...
Yeah, I like Midna a lot. I think most people that play Twilight Princess like Midna is easily one of the best parts of the game.
...threatened her demise, the soundtrack needed an appropriately emotional tune. Thankfully, composer Toru Minagishi and his team exceeded all expectations. While we never truly expected Midna to die by Xant's hand, it's a testament to the power of this scene that we forgot that belief. Quick piano notes heighten the...
What? Wait, can we listen to that sentence again? I don't think they're going to be beating the ChatGPT allegations with this one.
While we never truly expected Midna to die by Xant's hand, it's a testament to the power of this scene that we forgot that belief.
Goodness, that is such a horrible, bloated sentence. They do not proofread these at all.
Piano notes heighten the urgency as Link races through the storm and Midna desperately clings to life. The strings that fade in to join the piano tug at our hearts, emphasizing the bond that has built up between the two. It's a moody, atmospheric track that creates a standout moment in this entry.
It does. I mean, I know a lot of people like it more than me, and I think that's fine. You know, I think at this point it's also just kind of like... I just think Twilight Princess's story literally does insist upon itself, so I think at a certain point I'm just kind of like, yeah, okay, can we just go to the next dungeon, please? Oh my god. Especially because I know after like having played Twilight Princess several times, we get to go to the Arbiter's Ground after this. I want to go to the fucking Arbiter's Ground already, damn.
Number 12.
The Song of Storms.
Various.
Let's fucking go. Did I predict that? No, I didn't predict that either time. Jesus. Oh, well, that's fine. I mean, it should be here. This is hard to know. It just really is hard to know. Like, are they going to go too crowd-pleasing or not crowd-pleasing enough? Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Multiple songs from Ocarina of Time are short, sweet, and to the point, but few of them burrow into your brain the way Song of Storms does. Just like the windmill it's found in, the track goes round and round, but it never outwears its welcome.
I'm not going to mention how it gets overshadowed by the enemy track. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, well, of course, Watch Mojo's not sitting down here to actually do like a critique of anything in the game. Like, this is like it's like, this is a BuzzFeed article, right? So it's literally, they just make clickbait because that's their whole MO. That's why the list is literally, it's just clickbait, couple sentences. This song is very emotional. It's a couple specific things, blah, 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 blah. Like, they're just saying stuff in general, you know, like they're not actually going to dig into like how they feel about it being in the game, right? It's written by committee. So it just is very impersonal by nature.
It's catchy, live.
So it's what makes a video so fucking boring is because like they don't even like care about getting a response. They're just like, leave a comment and tell us your favorites and we're gonna move on and we're never gonna think about this topic again except for when we do.
And being played primarily through a phonograph sounds unlike anything else in the game.
Yeah, the organ is very funny in this song, and the accordion.
It's also highly useful, cleansing in more ways than one.
No, it's not.
It can cause fairies to appear at certain spots in Hyrule, cure you of the Blue Bubbles curse, and bring peace to Sharp.
Those are in two different games, dumbass.
Murderous spirit.
Those are in two different games. Song of Storms is one of the most like underutilized songs in terms of Ocarina songs, so I straight up don't know what you're talking about.
Majora's Mask.
We do like making it rain in the N64 games. We do like that, though.
Number 11. Stone
Tower Temple. And what did I say, ladies and gentlemen? What did I say? There it is. There it is. Stone Tower Temple. Now that is a dang song that's never gonna leave your head.
Majora's Mask.
That's so saddening. It's a very good song. It's a very good song, like that goes in like circles. It really gets you in that mood. Yeah.
Is stranger than the last, which makes the Kana Canyon the world's weirdest. It's a land home to malevolent spirits, undead soldiers, and a cursed family. To save them all, Link climbs to the Twisted Stone Tower.
This is back of the DVD cover type fucking description. Jesus Christ.
Its theme matches perfectly with Akana Canyon's history. The timing of its beat and its moaning vocals capture the feeling of an endless army, marching forward even in death. And yet, it's just as catchy as most other songs across the franchise.
Me when that's by design. My face when it's fucking by design, brother. Oh my goodness. Jesus Christ. That caught me off so off guard. Dude, I bet if that happened to Ego Raptor, he would fucking have a fucking brain aneurysm.
The bass line bounces along as the
He'd be like, me with a 3D space has fucking clunky camera control? What the fuck?
Ocarina's notes puncture the forlorn tone. It's somehow both unnervingly dark and playfully jaunty, making it one of the series' most unique dungeon themes.
No, you can have like, it's like a funeral march. It's like a funeral march, brother. Like, oh my god. It's not playfully jaunty, it's just catchy. They just use the rhythm to their advantage. And you're not even going to mention, I bet, that there's two different versions, because one is for when they flip upside down, and then it has a completely different instrumentation to it, and you're not even going to mention that. Because your video stinks. But it did get 350,000 views, though.
Number 10.
Gerudo Valley, it's back again. Gerudo Valley is back again. Alright, we already heard this one. Let's give this something else.
The track invokes and was clearly inspired by Spanish music.
Yes, dude. Yes. That's what I said last time. They're like, guys, this really reminds me of the Fitz. What did they say last time? Like, they didn't say it was Spanish inspired. Like, they said it was just like something else. I don't remember. But I was like, dude, this is fucking Spanish music. God. The Forest Temple or Zora's Domain has no shot. At this point, I think you're completely fucking right. Yeah. Yeah, if they're picking Gerudo Valley over those, then yeah. Yeah, nothing in Uda's beating Gerudo. No, actually, what we're forgetting, Dork, Zelda's Lullaby. That's what we're forgetting.
The flamenco guitar and accompanying horns make
it...
Okay,
let's fucking get to the next one. We talked about this before.
Number 9. Title.
Dude, this is gonna be... Wait a minute. Two Ocarina of Time songs back to back. Dude, the top half of this list might be Oops All Ocarina. That's fucking insane. Jesus Christ. Oh, you hit me in the fucking
Zelda,
face.
Ocarina of Time.
You fucking slapped me in the face with the back-to-back Ocarina. That's fucking ridiculous.
For the first 3D Zelda, one might have expected to hear the victorious main theme over its title screen.
No,
but Ocarina of Time took a more subdued approach. One of its key...
This is such fan service, baby. Yeah, no, Dork, if the top half of this list is like all just Ocarina of Time or N64 shit, for the N64 Andes, like, I'm straight up gonna laugh so fucking hard.
Threads is the loss of childhood and innocence. Link gives up his childhood, skipping 7 years to become the hero Hyrule needs.
Dude, it's just a bittersweet song for a bittersweet game, brother. Come on. It's not any deeper than that. Come on.
And the opening
it's a great song. I love this
flawlessly
song,
encapsulates that.
It's really beautiful with like the whole sunrise imagery the title screen goes for. It's just beautiful.
Deep, sweeping piano is joined by the titular ocarina, which adds much more meaning to the recorder's tune from the NES game.
Much more meaning to the recorder's tune from the NES game. Dude, no, it's not the recorder's tune from the NES game. That's the fucking whistle from Mario Brothers 3, 88. which is an NES game, but it's not in Zelda, I don't think. What the fuck
The
are you
title
talking
theme of
about?
Ocarina embodies nostalgia and a longing for the past on two fronts. For Link himself, and for those that grew up
with
playing
the game. You stupid idiot. This is literally for the nostalgia Andes. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. This is for my friend Greg's dad. This is the list for my friend Greg's dad.
Number 8. Title.
The title theme from the Wind Waker. See, no, this is when it's okay to be a pander to the nostalgia Andes, because I'm personally more nostalgic for it, okay? Okay? Because this song is peak. Alright, this is goated. Dork, you want to have a little regroup session? Do you want to go back and... Nope, we made our predictions. We already made them. What do you want to add to it, though? Because we only have 15 on there. What do you want to add? Because I can add whatever you want me to add. Because I do think that's fair. But title screen from Wind Waker over the ocean theme and Dragon Roost. Because we're in the top 10 now. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, it's got the leitmotif edge going for it. Yeah, that's fair. But over the ocean theme and over Dragon Roost Island? All I'm saying is, I just want to fucking know how many people actually made this list together and how quickly they put it together. That's what I want to know. We'll hear them out about the title
The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker.
Okay, what is Dork's predictions? Okay, Lost Woods, Dragon Roost are making it still. Rito Village and Ocean. Sure, what could possibly make it now? Yeah, that's true.
Ocarina of Time isn't the only entry with an incredible title screen theme. Instead of a tune that focuses on Link losing his sister, it instead focuses on the call of adventure and the joy of the unknown.
Oh my goodness, yeah. I mean, it does do that, but also Wind Waker is just a very happy-go-lucky game. Like, they're not going to make a depressing song because the whole game isn't about Link's sister getting kidnapped. And in reality, that's really not that emotionally, like, present. Like, some driving tensions are in some other Zelda games. Like, it's just kind of Link's motivation.
It instantly hits you with a Celtic vibe thanks to its instrument choices, but it also has a clever connection to the story.
Okay.
Both melodies the track consists of...
Wait, they're actually mentioning this shit? Let's go! Wait a minute, actual analysis from Watch Mojo?
...are songs of the sages.
True. Yes, I know that. I know that because I played the game and I fucking pay attention. When I play game, like, I'm an actual active listener, so I know that already. But thank you for your contributions, actually. You completely lost me. Yeah, I know.
Each game puts us in the shoes of the hero, but Wind Waker was the first to make us feel like an explorer in uncharted territory. So it's...
The fuck it is. That's not true at all, bitch.
Great that the first music we hear captures that feeling. Number 7.
Clocktown. That's fair. I can't even argue with that. I straight up can't argue with that. Clocktown's goated. Yeah, 6A goes fucking hard here.
Despite a terrifying moon threatening death from above, the citizens of Clocktown never stop their hustle and bustle. For a town
well, some of them do, though. Like, that's kind of like the point. That's kind of the point.
Teeming with life, Nintendo required a tune that was just as lively as the setting. Clocktown's theme
but it changes.
Happy,
are you going to mention that it changes?
Well with the busy NPCs, most of which have their own schedules to keep.
True,
That's
but
just
are you
going to
mention that it changes?
The song
yes,
changes
just the
its pace
first,
and instruments for each of the 3 days within the loop. By the third day, with the moon having grown unnervingly close, the vibe is a bit less...
It is very scary. Ooh. I don't say blah blah blah. Day 1 and 2 are goated songs. Yeah, like I'll listen to Day 3, but like I'm not putting that on in like the background or whatever. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But Day 3 has its place. Day 3 literally, quite literally, has its time and place, and it's fucking perfect.
Happy and a lot more frantic. It's a really clever
scary.
way to have the hub world music reflect your point in the story.
Your point in this, it's not your point in the story, it's the point of the 3-day loop that you're at. What do you, that was, you should have written that one again. You should have done a second draft to do wonders for these videos, guys. But I know that this video is already like 3 years, like, okay. Like, I know you're not going to actually do that, but, you know, I think it's just worth saying.
Number 6. Zelda's
Lullaby is back, baby. Did I put that on here? Because it was in the other one. No, I didn't put that on there again. But this was in the other one. This was in the other one. Well, I guess I'll put it on there just for consistency. Bum bum. There we go.
Various.
True. Various. How on earth? Because this is literally slop for the little Zelda piggies, Dorg. That's how. That's how this is this high.
Although we spend the majority of each game with Link, the titular princess
This
is
is
always a
always a
strong-willed
strong-willed-
leader who's
okay.
passionate about the safety
Stop it. Zelda is not that interesting of a
of her people.
character in
She's
literally
usually
any
shown
game.
to be Zelda's lullaby.
Well, except for like Spirit Tracks, but that's barely. She's just funny in that one.
Is an Nintendo has given us
Okay.
as entry. Every
Yeah,
time
we
we
already talked about this one.
Rule Castle.
Are you joking?
Number 5.
Low Rule Castle
Low Rule
again? Brother. This is a fucking sin. How are you gonna put this, but you're again? But you're not gonna put fucking Hyrule Castle. Are you fucking joking? This was in both lists. What
Castle,
the fuck is this?
The Legend of Zelda. A
I don't give a shit.
theme want to bob your head while giving you the feeling that danger could strike at any.
Yeah.
The deeper
Oh my
into the
God.
dungeon you go, the more instruments are added until it's a full-blown orchestra,
Yes.
giving the sense that it's carrying you towards a grand finale. Part of it is also the main Hyrule Castle theme in reverse, which is a nice touch.
Oh, is that true? Oh, that's actually kind of cool.
Number 4.
Brother. Yeah, it's great. Fine. Like, whatever. I'm not going to fight with you about it because I'm sure there's somebody that, like, loves it. We already had the Dark World and the other one as well. That's quite a bit of repeats. But to be fair, it's the same video topic
The
again.
Dark World. Various.
We do like the Dark World. We do like
A
the
Link
Dark
to the
World.
Past changed Zelda in a lot of great ways,
It
such
did.
as being the first to have Link travel between two worlds. Despite the Dark World being corrupted by Ganon, its music is some of the catchiest in the game.
In the game,
Short
it is.
horn blasts alongside a quick tempo and victorious strings get you ready for the new
Dude, the A Link Between Worlds version fucking slaps so hard with the fucking guitar, though. Oh my god.
and dangerous area.
That's the one that should get this on the list. That's the one that should get this on the list.
It was a delight to hear it recreated in A Link Between Worlds for the Kingdom of Low
Dude, it was a delight. I put my hands up and I clapped and I jumped out of my chair and I fist pumped and I said, yes!
Rule. A slightly quicker tempo, guitar in place of the horns, and an
Yeah, play it,
absolutely
play it.
shredding
It's good.
violin
Play
breathe
it.
new life into
Play
the
it, it's
classic
great.
track.
Play
It's
it.
one of the best overworld songs the franchise has ever seen. Number 3.
What did I say, guys? And what did I say? Here it is. Here it is. We finally have Dragon Roost Island. We finally have Dragon Roost Island. Yep. Yeah, Dork, at this point, I don't think any of these are going to be on the list. Lost Woods or Forest Temple. Lost Woods, I think, could technically be on there because they are clearly N64 Andes, but I don't know. I'm still thinking the main theme is gonna be fucking number one again, and that's just gonna be fucking embarrassing for them.
Dragon Roost Island,
Truly
The
a
Legend of
slop
Zelda,
moment.
The Wind Waker. We had all gotten used to Gorons, Zora, and Deku's by the time the Rito were introduced.
True.
Nintendo gave the new race an awesome theme it knew would get stuck in our heads,
Oh,
making
I
it
see.
so we wouldn't.
So they're gonna
soon
bring up
forget them.
They're gonna
It
bring up
brings
Rito
similar
Village.
vibes as the Gerudo Valley theme,
They're gonna bring up
but it
Rito
incorporates a
Village
pan flute
along
to
with
deliver
this.
its central tune, which will have you whistling it long after. It's an evolution of Nintendo's ability to bring in different influences and bend them to match its world. It was a shame it was only heard in one location. That is, until Breath of the Wild. It was slowed down dramatically and played primarily on a harpsichord.
Dork, they got it, they got
giving
it.
a
Dork,
more
they got Rito
romantic
Village
feel
in there.
to the
Let's
Rito
go.
Village.
Yeah, can you play it? Can you play it in Rito Village though? Because it's a gorgeous rendition. I remember when I played Breath of the Wild for the first time, and I recognized the leitmotif, and I was like, holy shit, my life has changed.
Number 2.
And guys, what did I say? What did I say? There it is, there it is. We got it. We got him.
Ria's song.
Dude, we got a majority of... So we got the original 10 for sure. I'm shocked, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 20 are the same. So I think that's... I guess whatever.
Various.
I guess I could do that kind of guilt-free, but that's still kind of fucking embarrassing that they're even, like, repeating the fucking topic to begin with.
Plenty of Zelda songs are jolly, snappy tracks with simple hooks that can easily get lodged in your brain for days on end. Saria's song is...
Why the fuck do you pronounce it like that? Nobody pronounces it like that. What the fuck?
the best of that bunch. Ever since we ventured into
Oh,
the Lost
goodness.
Woods for the first time,
This guy likes to take like the most like ridiculous pronunciation of Zelda of like Zelda names and just like go with it. We got Fi and we got Saria. Me when I go to the bathroom to take a big Saria dump.
humming
Jeez,
this song.
nobody
Ocarina of
pronounces
Time
it
even
like that.
shows that it's impossible to hear it and not want to dance.
No, Dork, it's Saria. Yeah, it's Saria. Yeah, that's what you were saying. That's what you were saying.
Maybe getting lost
Yeah.
in these woods wouldn't be so bad. It was reworked for Twilight Princess's Sacred Grove.
Yeah, and
with
that
a
version sucks. So fuck you.
slower pace, no percussion,
Get to number
and
one
quick
where it's
harp
the main
plucks
theme.
underneath.
Get to number one where it's the main
The song
theme. I don't give
gave
a
an
shit.
otherworldly feel to match its mysterious setting. Regardless of which version you
No, it
prefer,
stinks. It stinks in Twilight Princess. It's. I get what they were going for, but god damn, it's not fun to listen to anymore.
there's no denying that Saria's song is one of the franchise's most recognizable tracks.
Yes. So why didn't you put it in the first time you did it, stupid?
Number 1, The
And
Legend of
guys,
Zelda.
how the fuck could we possibly make this list without bringing it back to the song that started it all?
The theme, Various.
And guys, we couldn't do any less than paying respects to the classics. Guys, this song has appeared in pretty much every title because it's just that iconic. If anything, put this in like the honorable mentions because it's the main theme of the entire fucking series. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, don't, come on. Like, this is like if they made a Mario music video, which they probably have, and I probably will do another stream on it because I'm actually really no one person actually thinks this is their favorite song. Dude, you're so right. Yeah, this is literally just to like get at all the Zelda Andes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, yeah, this should have been in the honorable mentions. If they made a Mario one, there's no way that the fucking Mario Brothers theme is actually a number one. This is such a boring pick for any list.
The main theme for the series is not only iconic within The Legend of Zelda, but the entire medium of gaming. Beginning
the
with
entire medium of gaming, guys.
First entry on the NES, the song has become recognizable to even those who have never played any installments. It is the perfect adventure theme, instilling a sense of triumph, exploration, and heroism in us.
Okay, we get it. That's fucking boring. Okay, so we had a pretty good track record, and there were some repeats. We had a pretty good one. Yeah, Dork, it's okay, but you had some good ones. You had really good ideas. To be fair, any one of those could totally have shown up, but they were just going for the more melodic stuff. Now, the last one that I want to take a look at, and we are going to be doing some predictions for this one, is the top 10. Actually, it's two different ones because there's one on Mojo Plays and one on WatchMojo.com, right? So, I want to see how much overlap there is between them. So we're going to have as much overlap as we can for the top 10 saddest Zelda songs. Now we of course know, let's just look at the thumbnails here. So one, we got Zelda from Skyward Sword. So we're probably going to say like Ballad of the Goddess, maybe. Or probably like Zelda's Lullaby from Skyward Sword. Midna's definitely going to be there. And we also saw Fee in the thumbnail, so it's going to be Fee's Farewell again. Yeah, they're 100% going to do Song of Healing again. Do you think they would put the grandma theme song from Wind Waker? I think... Oh no, what they would do from Wind Waker, they're either going to do the grandma song from Wind Waker, or they're going to do Farewell Hyrule King, because that's like the sad moment of the story. What's other sad songs? I'm just thinking of when characters die in Zelda games. You think they would do the WW Embark song? That's a great idea. Yeah, Embarking song. I don't remember the name of it, but I think you're so right. Other top 10 saddest Zelda songs. Probably a lot more from... God, there's got to be something. Sorry, I'm not thinking generic enough. See, Dork, that would be interesting. So we'll just leave it on there just in case. Sad Zelda moments. The thing that comes to mind to me in fucking Spirit Tracks is when Burn dies. That one's very melancholic and sad, but that might be a little bit too specific for them. Maybe they would do like the Sanctuary theme from A Link to the Past. The one that's like... And the choir sounds all like fucked up and stupid and shit, and it's fucking awesome. Dude, it sounds so spooky. Let's see. Something from Breath of the Wild, depending on when it came out. Breath of the Wild's got lots of like sad stuff. Oh, Mifa's theme, of course, because they're gonna be like, guys, it was so sad that Mifa died. It was. I mean, it was an okay backstory. She's probably one of the more interesting of the champions. So, yeah, I got nothing. We can. There's got to be at least some overlap there, though. So first, we're gonna do the original.
They're majestic, otherworldly.
Oh, we're just jumping right the frick into it. Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
And oftentimes heartbreaking.
Breaking.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10.
This is like the original version of like retention editing, where you just like go into it and it's all clickbaity. It's very clinical and not interesting or full of personality at all. But then it was Mr. Beast that fucking changed all of that.
Best Legend of Zelda songs.
Alright. Now, does this playing in the intro mean that Midna's Limit is not on the list?
Before we begin, we publish new content about
Shut
our
up.
latest videos. For
Just
this
get
list,
into
we're
it.
looking at the saddest music that has accompanied the gloomiest scenes in the
In the
Legend of
Legend of
Zelda
Yes,
franchise.
I know
We're
what
gonna
the
warn you now.
okay.
Grab a box of tissues.
Guys, dork, grab a box of tissues. Chat, grab a box of tissues. You're gonna need it.
Because you're gonna need them.
'Cause you're
So
gonna
do be
need
aware
it.
that there are some spoilers ahead.
Guys, there's definitely spoilers ahead. But to be fair, it's a Zelda game, so who gives a shit, low-key? That effect is so dog shit. What the hell?
Number 10, Giants theme. The Legend
Dork, how the fuck did we not think of this? No. Daniel, you're still live? Yeah, fucking course I am, dude. We got videos to get through. We gotta get through all of this fucking Watch Mojo slop.
Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. This Ocarina of Time sequel contains an incredibly somber plot and includes suitably melancholic music throughout.
Yes. Yeah, Giants theme. Yeah, Giants theme. Yeah, we should have thought about that one. That was pretty. But to be fair, sometimes it's really unclear how much Majora's Mask love you're actually gonna get from certain creators.
At the core of its story is the Skull Kid, who became a villain once he was abandoned by his 4 giant friends.
He didn't become a villain. He became the antagonist. That's 2 different things, guys. He didn't become a villain. He didn't become a villain.
Their theme reflects their sorrow that a once good friend
Daniel, what do you mean the Giants theme ain't modern? The Giants theme should be mod.
has caused so many people so much torment because of them.
Oh my god, he didn't do it because of this. This is actually such a misrepresentation of what happens. He was a lonely little kid, and then he got possessed by the mask. And it brought out his actual worst nature. Oh my god. It's such a misrepresentation of what
It
happens.
features the same notes, but is a more complete composition of Oath to Order, the
Yes.
song Link uses to call them.
Miwen leitmotif, oh my god. Well, Daniel, if the Giants theme shows up, I will mod them. If Giants theme shows up in chat, I will mod them.
Featuring a slow tempo with soft strings and a harp over top,
This
it
is so
perfectly
boring.
represents the remorse the Giants feel towards what the Skull Kid has become.
No. I don't know. Actually, is that how people interpret this song? I don't know. I'd love to see a Metroid version of this. I would love to have you join me for that because I actually have very relatively low Metroid knowledge. So I think that would be fun to look into, yeah. It'd be fun to go after somebody's Metroid takes, though, after I play a lot more of the series. I just need to do it.
And that they have to stop him.
And, dude, that fucking is so embarrassing.
Of course, the Giants feel towards what the Skull Kid has become, and that they have to stop him.
And that they have to stop it. It's like they're writing the back of a DVD cover for all of this shit. It's so boring. This summer, Daniel is actually having an aneurysm in chat. Get some tissues because you're gonna mod onto beat, mod onto beat. Daniel, you should remix me saying that just now. Alright, what's the next one though? I will say, oh, and Dork. Frame one. What did we say? What did we say? No, yeah. Giants theme was actually a great pick, but what did we say? Farewell Hyrule King. I was so fucking ready for that shit.
Number 9. Farewell Hyrule King. The Legend of...
Ironically, this is like basically the same shit as Midna's Lament, but I actually like it way better.
Zelda, the Wind Waker. The themes for various dungeons and Hyrule Castle seen in classic games were always strong and imposing to imply the majestic power of those places. But the music that plays during King
Hyrule
Daphne's
Castle
sacrifice
is very good.
completely flips them on their head.
It's a great use of a recurring song. Yes. And they actually like picked a good piano synth instead of Midna's Lament, which had a bad piano. I don't like it. It was a very predictable pick,
This
to be
delightful
honest.
cel-shaded adventure was the first time we ever got the King of Hyrule as a fleshed-out character, as he
That is
aided
true.
the young Link on his journey. This would make his sacrifice to stop Ganon at the end of the game sad already.
Sad already. But
including a
good heavens. Man, I wonder how much the Watch Mojo people, like, I wonder how much money they actually make.
slow string-accompanied piano version of those classic themes made it all the more dreary, as Link and Zelda had to leave him behind.
It's a really great scene. To be fair, though, Wind Waker probably has, like, one of the best Zelda stories, so, like, it's pretty predictable, yeah.
Number 8, Last Day.
Dork. We are going to be swimming in Majora's Mask in this list, apparently. Jeez. We should have predicted Last Day. What the fuck? That's crazy.
The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask.
Yeah, I can't believe we didn't pick that. Jeez. We really should have.
Before the
Yeah, I love the part where Tetra loses all agency. Like, okay, yes, that part sucks. But, like, if we're talking about the whole Zelda series, like, Wind Waker has to be, like, up there. Like, on the whole. Like, on the whole. Come on.
Giants can show up to save Link, he has to let the clock
It does suck when Tetra loses her personality. It fucking stinks.
wind down. This track, also known as Final Hours, is what plays during the last moments for the world of...
I like looking up the version on YouTube sometimes where, like, they have the bells from the game left in. Dang. That has me, like, paralyzed. That was me sitting on my bed for a little bit when I put that shit on. I just gotta sit down. Damn.
Termina. It's comprised of slow, forlorn tones opposite quick picks of a chord harp. Paired with the echoing bells of the clock tower, it's appropriately eerie and a far cry from most jaunty Zelda tunes.
Why do they keep using this word jaunty? Like, do they got thesaurus.com pulled up on the side? They got a word a day calendar or something? This is so weird.
The end is literally nigh, with most
Guys, the end is literally nigh, so...
townspeople in Clocktown having abandoned their homes.
Yeah, this is literally, like, everything emotional about this, like, piece of music just, like, getting sucked out by Watch Mojo trying to write it like a fucking... Oh my god. So boring. So boring. I can't even hit them with the Chat GPT. I can't even hit them with the Chat GPT allegations yet because it's from 2018. Okay, so if this is what they're going with, then Mifa's theme is 100% on here.
There's no tempo to keep rhythm with, no catchy melodies to hum along to. Just pure darkness setting the tone for the apocalypse that is upon us.
It is expertly put together. I genuinely, like, this is the thing about video game music to me, or just video games in general, is I just want so much more behind the scenes stuff. Because if we could see Koji Kondo like in the studio cooking this shit up, that would be such an amazing, like an amazing video to watch. I would love to do that.
Number 7, Save Ilya.
Oh, brother. Actually a horrible pick. Actually a horrible pick for this list. I can think of several cutscene themes from Twilight Princess that I would literally pick above this so easily. This song stinks. Boring.
The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess.
And you're not going to change my mind on it either. See, they're literally playing a better one right now. They literally just played a better one right now. That cutscene was literally so much better than Save Ilya. Are you joking, brother?
The melody heard in this composition shares no...
Sister, I apologize. Sister, are we kidding ourselves here? Are we kidding ourselves here? Ilya stinks, and her theme stinks. It's so boring. We already have Zelda's Lullaby, and we have Midna's Lament, which is like the same exact thing composition-wise, where they have the ba ba ba, like they have the 3 notes, and that's like what the main part of the melody is. And Ilya's theme is just that same shit again. It's so boring. It's so
notes
boring.
With Ilya's theme and Colin Rescued heard throughout key cutscenes in the game.
Key cutscenes, more like the most disposable story moments of the whole fucking thing. What are you talking about? And also, why is this UI not like more in the corner? The fuck is this?
But it's this refrain that gave Link's relationship with the character more weight. The two have been friends since they were very young, and there's a certain softness in her theme music that reflects that warmth. Once reunited later in the adventure, Link...
Oh my god, no it's not. No it's not. It stinks. It's bad. Dude.
It's trouble to find that Ilya has lost her memories.
See, because then they just go and they just play the main theme again. Because that's better than Ilya's theme. Because who cares about Ilya at all? So they just go and play the main theme again.
This rendition on her theme indicates how personal of a loss this is for our hero, while also linking it to simpler times in his life. It almost sounds as if it's coming from a music box.
It almost... Yes, they did use a music box instrument. That is so dog shit. This is horrible. Can we just move it on already? Let's move on. I don't care. I do not care.
Number 6, Grandma's theme.
And what did I say? What did I say? Once again, I'm goated. Once again, I've just been goated once again. Once again. Although we actually haven't been doing that well this time. Should have given, yeah, we should have, accounted for more Majora's Mask. For more Majora's Mask, because, yeah. Happiest Plush is back. Welcome back. I'm so glad you were able to make it back. How was your dinner? How was your dinner? What did you have?
Theme, The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker.
Yeah, Grandma's theme is very sad. This does deserve to be way more than Ilya's. Like, of course, obviously, I actually like the grandma in Wind Waker because she's actually cool and nice. And she gives you the soup. She gives you the invincible soup. It's fucking awesome.
It isn't too often that our hero is grounded by family members, but
That's
such
true.
is the case with the
And I do like Wind Waker for that he has a family. Yeah, it's great.
Wind Waker. Link's grandma doesn't play too big of a role in the overall story, but
It's
her
true.
theme imparts...
But you can visit her, and you can have optional moments, because when you come back to the island, you don't have to go back and say hey to Grandma. But most players want to, because they cooked. They cooked with the grandma.
All of the love, warmth, and care one would expect from a grandmother.
It's a beautiful, like, bittersweet piece. It's great. I love Grandma. I love my grandma.
It's mostly
It's
comprised...
funny because low-key, I've always thought that she actually low-key looks like my actual grandma in real life a little bit. Like, obviously, I can't show a picture. for multiple reasons, but yeah.
Comprised of tender string instruments underneath a light clarinet theme. It epitomizes the caring home that Link so often doesn't
we
get,
love
and is
woodwinds.
made
We
even
love when
sadder when
woodwinds
he
take the
returns
lead,
to
am I
find
right?
her literally ill with worry. All she wants is for her grandchildren to be safe.
Dork, using this cutscene like basically confirms they're not putting the embarking theme. Oh, good heavens. Oh, good lord.
Though there's nothing she can do to help them. Number 5, Zelda's Lullaby and credit.
Zelda's Lullaby again, bro. Did we predict that? No, that was too predictable. We didn't. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Its version, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Okay, they're actually based for that because the credits theme for Ocarina of Time is like one of my favorites. I fucking love it. It's great. Too Real is here. Yo, sorry I'm late. I was editing a vid. Yeah, no worries. No worries. No worries at all. And I'm glad you could make it at all. It's been really great seeing my art in your guys' latest videos. Like, they're really, really fun. I'm really happy with how they came out. It seems like you guys are too, which is great. Oh, what did Happiest Plus say? We didn't eat yet. I had to get ingredients. I think it's going to be enchiladas for dinner, strawberry crumble with ice cream for dessert. Dang, that sounds great. And Sex on the Beach for drinkies. It's a team effort. Love Sex on the Beach. Yummy, yummy, yummy drink. Dork is a clarinet player. Wow, I didn't know that. That's crazy. That's actually awesome. Yeah, one of my friends was one of my best friends from high school was the clarinet player. I was the trumpet player. Yeah, woodwinds are dope. Dude, the fucking embouchure for woodwind players is crazy. Dorkax. Sure, you're tired of Zelda's Lullaby, but we all know that it's goated. Come on, be real. Be real.
It's hard not to get emotional when the iconic Zelda's Lullaby starts playing, thanks to its beautiful, slow...
Although I will say I'm super glad that it wasn't the whole credits theme, because that would have stank. The medley at the end was goated.
...melody.
Dun, dun, dun. Bum.
But the music heard during the end credits of Ocarina of Time elevates the feels from this song with the bittersweet reflection on the end of the player's journey.
Yeah, it's reflective. It's reflective. Let's go. Dorkex is perfectly fine. Okay, that's valid. That's valid. But it's not this behemoth of Zelda music, brother. Okay, that's just straight up not true. That's just straight up not true. That's why they use it so often, is because it's goated. All right, too real. I'll hit you up soonish for a possible thumbnail commission. I'm thinking about making a highlight video of our O2. Yes. Oh my gosh, I would love to make some Zelda artwork of you guys. That'd be hilarious. I would love to talk with you guys about for ideas about that. Literally DM me tonight. I would love to work on that. That'd be so fun.
Set across empty landscapes of Hyrule, we were treated to a more serene version of Zelda's Lullaby.
Ooh. And we got the Malin voice. Guys, I love the Malin voice. It's so funny sounding. I love it. I was listening to some Caro Caro Bonito music, and they literally used this as an instrument in one of the songs. Like this voice. Which, granted, it's not... You know, you can get a Ocarina of Time sound font in like 2 seconds. It's like this isn't a hard instrument to come across, but still, it's like it's a really cool like reference for people that like are in the know.
As the first
really
3D
dope.
Zelda game, the world felt more real than it ever had before.
I will say though, this is a really boring pick on the list though. I will say this is a really boring pick for this list, but
And it's not hard to feel like you accomplished something
yeah,
momentous.
Dark is like, can we
Spring
get on to
swallow.
the next?
Even when it transitions to scenes of
Yeah, true.
that
You're right.
carries fully into Navi's departure.
Oh, this part hits so hard. Oh no.
Number 4.
Oh,
Tifa's
they interrupted it. They interrupted it. Oh, no. Yeah, what did I say, guys? What did I say? I'm right again. We did it. Mifa, or wait, no, that's not the right one. Bifa's song. I gotta do one of these for Persona music. I would be able to predict that shit so easy.
Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, they did cook with this one. It's very simple and catchy.
Music plays a more subdued role in Breath of the Wild, but it isn't without moments with powerful sonatas.
Overall. Yeah, Mifa's theme is like, oof, it really just gets her as a person.
While Link has interesting relationships with all the champions, with Mipha, it's much more personal.
True.
Just like Ilia, he's known her since they were kids, and her peaceful theme...
Dude, the joke from Matthew Matosis' Breath of the Wild video where he's talking about riding animals and he says, sometimes it feels like the only thing Link can't mount is Mipha. That is hilarious.
Theme reflects that.
I think about that way
makes
too
her piano
often.
composition so sorrowful are her strong feelings for Link and
True.
her desire to protect him.
They were in love.
Which makes her final fate all the more heartbreaking.
Yeah. It's good. It's good. It should be here. It could be here. Yeah.
But there's also a certain hopefulness that is palpable throughout this theme. With just a few key scenes, she's painted as an immensely loving character whose loss will be felt.
Me when I give direction to my composers. Me when I give direction to my composers and they return with a piece that matches the direction.
By many.
I was always willing to heal your wounds.
Oh, her voice acting is really bad though. I always forget that. Holy fuck.
Even back then.
Shut up, please.
Number 3, Midna's Lament.
And what did we say, ladies and gentlemen? All right, I think we might be finally getting it. So we oh wait, we did get Zelda's Lullaby. Oh my god. Guys, we got it. We got Zelda's Lullaby. We win. I'm counting it. I don't care. I don't care if it says Skyward Sword. No, it doesn't. And we literally have half of the list so far, and we still have 3 spots to go. Breath of the Wild. So is Mipha basically just Vaporeon? I'm not going to say that I agree with you, but I'm going to say that I don't disagree with you.
Lament, The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess.
Yeah. We've talked about this like 50 million times today. I don't give a shit. Let's fucking move on.
Number 2,
Song of Healing is back, baby. Dude, we have a great track record on this one, Dork. We fucking did so good. I can't wait to watch the other one and like clear this shit out.
Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask.
Oh, you're gonna play the shitty trumpet one? Good one.
One of the
Now, there's literally nothing new that you can say about this. I straight up don't care.
Here are some honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions. Ballad of the Windfish, yeah. It can hit the spot, yeah. Especially when it plays while the island is disappearing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a great melody. You're gonna put Queen Rutella, but you're not gonna put the embarking song from Wind Waker. You guys stink. You guys stink. Oh, brother.
Number 1.
This list sucks. This list officially sucks. Oh my god. Well, we got 7 out of like what? What do we predict? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. That's really, really good. That's actually really good rate. But this is a horrible number 1. Jesus Christ.
The Legend of Zelda, Skyward Sword.
I hate this. I hate this video. All right, and then we're going to go over the Mojo Plays one, and maybe we'll see. I want to see how much they just reuse. So how long ago did this come out? 6 years ago? So let's watch the same video on the same subject, which came out 8 months ago. Let's see how much overlap this has. Let's see how much overlap this shit has, because I think this one will be a lot closer.
For I am now allowed by the...
But
Let's look at
beware,
that.
a fair few spoilers.
Guys, there might be a few spoilers. If they reuse the same listing, I'm actually gonna fucking lose my fucking mind.
lie ahead.
Alright, give us the number 10. Come on.
Before we begin, we
Shut
found
up.
the latest video
Shut
of
up,
The
tell
Wind
me.
Waker.
Farewell Hyrule King. Okay, we've already got overlap. This is fucking crazy. This People need to stop saying spoilers for the entire series, like every Zelda game isn't pretty much completely self-contained. If Union Dixie isn't on the list, I'm gonna be pissed. True.
In A Link to the Past, when players entered Hyrule Casters
Yeah,
with
we
Bryce
know.
Steel's triumphant
What's
theme
number 9?
is
I gotta
stripped
see. We
down
already
to
seen this
come
song.
with
I need to
sick
know what
music
the next one
ingrained in
is.
our
I need to know
memories
if you have literally anything different to offer, Mr. Mojo.
and manipulate it for different moods. This is
Nest.
the Windfish. The
Oh, so they actually have Ballad of the Windfish on here. They didn't bring up the remake last time. Are they gonna bring it up this time? Probably not. I like Ballad of the Windfish.
Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Although Link makes it off of Koholint Island at the end of Link's Awakening, it's not quite a happy conclusion.
Nope.
Everyone else, brought to life by the Windfish's dream,
True.
ceases to exist.
True,
the
they
song
all
you
die.
played, Wake This Deep,
Guys, they all die. They all die. They all die. They all die. Because they all die. Because they all die.
deity from its slumber.
Should I make that the short for it? Should I make a short out of that? I think that was dog shit.
Ballad of the Windfish perfectly sums up those mixed feelings. It's both melodic and melancholic, and it left a strong
Me when... What do you mean it's both melodic and melancholic? Brother, you can have both. What the fuck does that mean? Like, it doesn't have to be one or the other. What's... Good heavens, a second draft
impression
would
on
help you
every
guys.
fan who grew up playing this on the Game Boy.
This is ridiculous. Oh, that's harsh.
The remake's version from 2019 is also stellar. Just like the rest of the soundtrack,
great.
its orchestral reimagining brings new flair, and appropriately encapsulates this bittersweet entry in the series.
Yeah, I love it.
Our Children Taken.
Oh, good heavens. Fine. Fine.
The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess.
Would you smash the Windfish? I don't think we need to get... I don't think that would be appropriate to discuss on stream.
With a more mature approach to its narrative and themes, the score of Twilight Princess
Oh, brother. Another Twilight Princess Glazer. Oh, brother. Oh, goodness.
can also be sorrowful at times. In an early scene, the children of Link's
No, the game wants to be, but it is not. It is not.
village are all kidnapped. Though he's able to rescue them, the danger of the overall world keeps them from returning home. However, if you do and visit one of the children's homes, you'll hear
Okay.
one of the most heartbreaking tracks in the game.
Oh, does it play when you go back to Orden? I didn't realize that. Dang.
Our Children Taken completely captures the
See, this is actually an interesting pick. This is actually interesting. Like, it's not like they're gonna present it in an interesting way, but they're actually making a decent point here because I didn't even realize this.
quiet grief of a parent aching to be reunited with their child. There's a soft, almost
Yeah, too bad all the people are freaking ugly, so I don't care if they're happy or not.
music box-like quality to it that feels warm.
Stop saying music box like. They're probably using a music box in the thing because it's all. Oh my god. I know, like, I just genuinely want to be inside the brains of these Watch Mojo people. I want to be in the room with them. I want to be the fly on the wall. I want to be on the fly on the wall.
Yet with a longing that leaves you cold.
Okay, you're
Theme. The Legend of Zelda.
Giants theme again. I guess valid, but we already talked about this.
The climax The theme of Link's ocarina with their haunting moans is a simple but very effective combination. The Legend of Zelda.
Okay,
the Wind
Grandma's theme, alright.
It's
Alright. So what's next?
Every
Wait, are we already at like number 5? Wait, which number were we at? Oh, it doesn't even tell us what... Oh, I didn't turn on the closed captions, my bad.
Grandma's theme. The Legend of Zelda, The
They
Wind
don't even... Wait, they don't even use numbers anymore. I just realized that. They didn't even use numbers. They're not even using numbers. What the fuck? That's fucking weird. Okay, and then we have Mipha's theme. Okay.
Healing both
What's next?
Midna's Lament. The
Midna's Moment. Wait, what else was in here already? We need to... Okay, so we have that. Midna's Lament. Mipha. Yeah, so it's basically the same fucking video. This basically is the same
Legend of
video.
Zelda, Twilight
Alright,
Princess, the safe
next?
street store, watch erased.
What's next? What's
Genius.
next?
Able to invoke Majora's Mask.
Yeah. What's next?
Use it to
What's
bring
next? What's next?
safeness and being.
Okay, so we get the Song of Healing again. Okay. This literally is the same fucking video. Jesus Christ.
Lost.
This is actually insane.
The Legend of Zelda.
And the saddest Zelda songs? Wait, which number is it? Oh yeah, they don't even say
Title
numbers.
theme. The big
Okay, brother.
music, liver, music, childhood, and swilt with
Alright.
every time we hear
Okay.
Skyward Sword.
Brother, I'm so over it. You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous.
Still bring them.
Is this really the last one?
With of the story with piano brings a lump to your throat.
Shut up. Oh my gosh. Peace theme is not sad. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh my god. Well, this hasn't been one of my longest streams ever. Okay, let's do this last one. We've gone through all of the ones that I picked, pretty much. So they have their top 10 most underrated Zelda songs. We're doing our top 10 most underrated. So guys, let's make our list first. This one we're not even trying to match. We're not even trying. They can't keep getting away with it. Yeah, no, we're not even trying to match with them because I don't give a shit. What's your guys' Zelda music goats that you think are underrated? Let's see. What would I say? I would say probably a lot of cutscene music, to be honest. It's probably what I would say. But that's just because I know this shit up and down and all around. Dork has been beaten down. Dork is going fucking insane. I'm gonna say Aboda Village from Spirit Tracks because it's really good. I'm gonna say Forest Temple. I wouldn't say it's underrated, but yeah, I think it probably could count for them because they're not gonna call it one of the best. Clearly, Forest Temple. I would maybe say, oh fuck, what's that one song from? I would say Gerudo Town from Breath of the Wild. That song kicks ass. The Fire Temple from Twilight Princess. Oh, the one where it's like, it's got like the Diddy Kong in the background. Yeah, let's go. Orden Mine, let's go. Or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't remember what it's called. Astrology's theme from Majora's Mask. Is that underrated though, Dork? Do you know what is underrated from Majora's Mask is the fucking I was gonna say both the boat cruise theme. I don't remember what it's called. Boat cruise theme and the fucking Eagle Mask, the march, the Eagle March. Do, 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 do. Yeah. What do I mean? I mean, I think if I'm like, hey, what's your favorite song? If it ain't top 20, it's okay, fine. I'll put it on here for you. I'll put it on here. Astrology is here. Let's see. Oh, you know what's really underrated from Ocarina of Time is Kotake and Koume's theme, The Witches. The Witches theme is really, really, really good. Yeah, I probably would say maybe the Pirates theme from Wind Waker. It's really great. I think this is a decent list. It's probably not the most varied. Yeah, we're probably just going to have to jump into it. But let's see what their underrated songs are. And we're already starting off with Peak. Alright, this is horrible.
Video
Let's move
games.
on.
We all adore Gerudo.
Guys, we got Avatar Johnny back to narrate for us. Alrighty,
Is some of the
alright.
most beloved in video games. We all adore Gerudo Valley, Dragon Roost Island, and Zelda's Lullaby.
True.
But songs of their caliber often overshadow others that are just as deserving of praise.
Okay.
Welcome to Mojo Plays, and today we're looking at the most underrated tunes from The Legend of Zelda.
Oh man, yeah, this chase theme is a great song. That's true. That's true.
But
Shut
before
up.
The Legend of Zelda, Link's
Face
Awakening.
Shrine. It is pretty good. It is pretty good. Why did you leave that? Why did you leave that in your footage?
Respect to the original, as both are underrated dungeon themes, but the music for the Face Shrine in the remake of Link's Awakening is on a different level. It begins as
It's
an
great.
orchestral remix with tense strings imparting feelings of melancholy and despair. However, after a few moments, the chiptune notes of the original version begin to bleed in, blending together for something.
Yeah, I don't mind the chiptune most of the time in the Link's Awakening remake. I think it doesn't sound too bad. It's a very interesting direction to go. It makes the score stand out a lot. Yeah, I like what they did with Face Shrine a lot.
Really special.
It
Not
hits
only
hard.
does this elevate the track past its original sound, it gives the setting a lot more character.
I
There
hate
are
these
dozens
puzzles.
of dungeon themes across the series that fans praise.
True.
And this one deserves to be right there with them.
Yeah, but what about the Forest Temple from Ocarina of Time, though? You could pick, like, I'm not saying this doesn't necessarily not deserve to be on there. I mean, to be fair, there's so many quote-unquote underrated Zelda songs, but I'm also like, you could pick, like, a good one. You could, like, actually pick, like, an actually popular one. I don't know. Well, although I guess if it is, no, I'm actually thinking backwards. That probably should have been the pick, but yeah, I don't know.
Minish Village theme. The Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, the Minish Cap is a great soundtrack that a lot of people overlook. It's very nice. I do like the Minish Village theme. It's very cool. Bum.
The Minish
bum,
Cap.
Boom. No, this is the Minish Forest editor. You have to go about 30 minutes forward to get to the Minish Village. This is the Minish Forest. Although this song is really good too, but it is a 30-second loop.
Music from the Minish Cap is underrated in general, so there
Yeah,
are
it
a lot
is.
of songs from the game that could go here.
I mean, Minish Cap is underrated in general, so more people should play Minish Cap. It's really, really cute and enjoyable.
But today, we're choosing to highlight the delightfully bouncy tune that plays when Link visits the Minish Village. The simulated strings and flute that make up the main melody are undeniably catchy, but the bass that plays alongside them is also an
Yeah,
excellent
the bass hits weirdly hard. It's actually kind of grooving.
This track is such an easy one to sway to, and
It
it can
is.
put you at ease almost instantly, making it a perfect theme for the adorable Picori race. Composer Mitsuhiko Takano made the absolute best.
Wait, Chad, is that true? Chad, is that true? Or are we reading off the Zelda wiki again?
Use of the GBA's sound capabilities, and this theme is a bona fide classic.
It's a certified hood classic. It is a certified hood classic. Listen to this shit.
Deku Palace theme.
We got the Deku Palace theme. Guys, we got the Deku Palace theme. Yeah, Dork is jumping
The
up and down in
Legend
his
of Zelda,
seat right now.
Majora's Mask. For
Yeah,
the
it's a
Goron
banger.
and Zora race, Nintendo carried over their area.
Like this is one of the songs where you can really feel it because like it's a famous interview quote that Koji Kondo said, I wanted to write songs that would sound like they were in a Chinese opera for Majora's Mask, and this is one of the songs where you can really, really, really feel that.
Themes from Ocarina of Time to Majora's Mask. But for the
No, they
Dekus,
didn't.
who didn't have much of a designated home or civilization,
No, Majora's Mask does at least have like different area themes. What the fuck are you talking about?
they needed
Like well, I guess what they're saying is that the Zoras and the Gorons have the same themes, which they do. I guess that's true.
a new theme. The Deku Palace is home to their monarchy, and the music fits perfectly with this type of society. The melody is haughty and proud, conveying a sense of power and loyalty. And
A
the
sense of power and loyalty. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Well, more than anything, like this is a very like angry scene where people are like revved up to sacrifice the monkey, so
percussion is upbeat and
I don't-
jaunty, going
yeah,
along
so I
with
guess
the
the loyalty
shaky
is a good way
sounds
to
the
describe
Dekus
it.
make whenever they move. While the Goron and Zora home themes have been remixed and reused over the years, this track deserves the same treatment since it brings the palace to life.
you know what? They should remake this song. They should bring back this song. I actually do agree with them. That actually would be really cool. I'm shocked they didn't do that in Echoes of Wisdom since the Dekus are back.
Riverside theme. The Legend of Zelda,
Twilight
Triforce Heroes.
Triforce Heroes stuff.
Triforce Heroes is usually thought of as the weakest mainline entry in the series, which makes total sense. But
Well-
it is a shame because
I don't have any opinions on Triforce Heroes. I haven't played it, but what the songs that I've heard from this game are fucking awesome. So, very creative sound team on this game. But yeah, I haven't played it. I never had a 3DS.
the soundtrack is pretty great. Among the underrated tunes, Riverside stands taller than most. This plays during most levels in the second overall area of the game, and is far more elegant than you would expect from a multiplayer title. What sounds like a
What? You don't have to have this. This doesn't have to be single player for. What are we talking? I hate when people say stuff like that. Like people are always like, "Why did they have to go this hard with the soundtrack?" It's like because that's what their job was, is to like fulfill what the director asked of them and to make a good, memorable soundtrack for the game because they wanted to make a well worth it piece of art. Like I will never understand people saying that. It's so silly to me.
marimba or xylophone plunks along, while violin and other strings and woodwinds deliver a melody so sweet it almost makes me want to weep. It's
that
such
true?
a beautiful piece, and one that
Dude, you really sound like you're about to weep. Like you really sound super emotional right now.
remarkably captures the water-centric areas. Bamboo Island theme. The Legend of
Oh.
Zelda Skyward
Sure. Bamboo Island, sure, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
Sword.
This one is fun because they have a funner version that's the bamboo minigame, and that song kicks butt. I like that one so much. It's so joyful.
The soundtrack for Skyward Sword gets a lot of praise, understandable since it is
Not for me.
incredible. One song
Not for me. I think it's really boring.
that never gets mentioned, though, is the theme for Bamboo Island. Part of the reason it's underrated is because of where it plays. On a single sky island where Link can play a bamboo cutting minigame and it doesn't even play during said minigame. So, it's easy to overlook. It's a really wonderful...
Dirk says, give you a list of all not overrated, rated appropriately songs, and maybe you'd have a chance at this, but I just don't know what counts as underrated or not. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Because it's like, what actually counts as like already adequately popular among most Zelda players? Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. This one definitely,
slow,
I think, does deserve it, though. Because it's like, who the fuck is thinking about it all the
image
time?
of an aged swordsman looking back on his earlier days.
What?
This kind of makes sense, as the person who runs the minigame is Peter, who was once a famous...
Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter. I'm here to play your Boom Boom minigame. I can't do a Patrick Warburton.
...warrior in his youth. But this song is so good, it really should have been used somewhere more prominent in the game.
Or maybe it's just like so goated that they had confidence in not putting it in a prominent area in the game, but what are you gonna do? That's a good pick, Watch Mojo. Good job.
Hilda's theme. The Legend of Zelda.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. This is actually stupid. Dude, this one is very popular. What are you even talking about?
A Link Between Worlds.
Hey.
Yeah, of course anyone that plays this game is gonna be like, oh yeah, Hilda's theme. Who cares? That's not underrated. Everybody like knows what the fuck this is.
The composers of Zelda know a thing or two about crafting excellent pieces to go along with fantasy princesses. So, when it came...
This fucking stupid. This sucks. This sentence sucks.
Time to introduce Hilda.
When was this, 2 months ago? I'm hitting you with the ChatGPT allegations. Not only do you know how to do your scripts, you are generating them with auto AI. Yes.
Rule, they knew exactly what to do. While we'll praise...
How do you know what's popular, Drew? Are you in Zelda music discords or something? No, I've hovered around a lot of like reviews. Everybody talks about Hilda's theme. If you look up like this in the playlist, it's gonna be one of the ones with the highest amount of views out of like A Link Between Worlds. Like you can generally like gauge these sorts of things, and also like this is like a song that plays prominently like throughout the story because Hilda is one of the main characters. So it's gonna be one of the games that you walk away from the game and you're gonna have it like pretty much on your mind if you're thinking about the soundtrack, is what I mean by that.
Is the theme for Lorule Castle or this game's version of the Dark World endlessly, like everyone else, Hilda's theme is just as vital a piece of music, consisting of a harp, flute, and some soft...
Well, they kind of did another like inverse of like Zelda's theme type thing, you know. It's not really new for the series.
It is undeniably serene. Yet, the notes also convey immense feelings of sadness, which is fitting considering the fate of Hilda's kingdom falling into ruin. Along with her story, it makes you...
I mean, when she says Lorule fell into ruin, womp womp.
You feel for Hilda and want to help her.
Dude, it makes me want to perform the story when the story has a good soundtrack. Okay, what's the next one?
Linebeck's theme.
True! True, though! Linebeck's theme. Yes! We love Linebeck's theme. We need to listen to Linebeck's theme right the fuck now. We love Linebeck's theme. Dun. This is like Dorkax's theme song. Like this would fit for Dorkax walking into the room too, I think. Oh, it's so goated. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah. Dork, I'm giving you a great piece of music as your theme music. You gotta play this in every YouTube video now.
The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass.
Dude, they actually are cooking with this. They're actually cooking with this. Sorry, I just hit the mic.
Of the many supportive characters across the Zelda series, Linebeck is one of the silliest. He tries to project
He's one of the least supportive. He's one of the least supportive. That's his character arc.
confidence, coolness, and machismo as an adventurer, but he is the exact opposite. He's a coward, albeit a lovable one, and that becomes
Yeah, he's hilarious. Like, Lineback is hilarious in Phantom Hourglass. He's easily one of the more enjoyable aspects of the game.
clear pretty quickly. His theme, however, does project the
Wait a
same
minute, did you guys see that? That's not my mouse. That's not my mouse right there. What the fuck? Who'd you get this footage from? Who did you get this footage from?
Linebeck's theme. The
Who
Legend
did you
of
get this
Zelda
footage from? Because they
Phantom
left their mouse on the
Hourglass.
screen. Who did you get the footage from?
Of the many
Edward
supportive
V, and they left their mouse on the screen.
characters
All
across
right.
the Zelda
Thank you,
series,
Edward V.
Linebeck a coward, albeit a lovable one, and that becomes clear pretty quickly. His theme, however, does project the same attitude he attempts to. It's an assertive march with blusterous horns and harpsichord, a composition that claims importance and high esteem. It
Yeah, it
almost
matches
sounds
him
like
great.
this encompasses how Linebeck views himself, on top of being catchy to boot. The DS games don't get a lot of love, but this is a wonderful character theme.
It is.
Boarding Von Naboris. The Legend of Zelda,
True.
Breath of the
Okay,
Wild.
I can't lie. I can't lie. Well, actually, no, I feel like this one is. No, this one is actually pretty underrated because everyone's like, "Oh, what about boarding Varuta? What about attacking Varuta?" Which is, so yeah, this one I would say probably a little underrated.
Close in.
But also, I'm just such a desert music Andy, so
Some players criticized the music from Breath of the Wild for being a bit too subdued.
Boring.
Some really wonderful tracks. One of the most underrated plays when Link and Riju pursue the divine beast of the Gerudo Desert, Von Naboris.
Yeah, it's
This
goated.
section doesn't last very long, and the song only plays here, so it's another one that's easily overlooked. It should not be, though, because it
oh yeah,
goes
it's super
hard.
catchy. It's
that
super
quick
catchy.
percussion immediately gets you ready for a chase. The piano hook is straight fire.
Yeah, no, they're making it sound really stupid and boring because they're Watch Mojo. But the piano part at the top of the chorus is so exciting. It's like, okay, yeah, we're gonna get this. We're flying with our ears in the wind, our hair in the wind. It's fucking awesome.
And the Middle Eastern influences give it a uniqueness not heard in most other songs in the game.
Yeah.
All right, now.
Tarm Ruins.
Oh, I didn't even
theme.
play the best
The
part.
Legend of
They didn't
Zelda,
even play the best
Oracle
part.
of Seasons.
I haven't played these ones. I'll have to take your word for it, buddy. Why do you keep playing footage with sound effects in it? They're gonna just fucking ruin everything. Good lord.
The Tarm Ruins in Oracle of Seasons are a mystical place. They're home to this game's version of the Lost Woods and are a big puzzle since Link must cycle through all 4 seasons to make it through. Its theme encapsulates their strange, mysterious nature flawlessly. The ruins are a wonderful place to explore, while this song helps define the setting's strong personality. Though somewhat limited by the Game Boy Color's sound tech,
I've always wondered why we didn't get remakes of these games. I think that would be very interesting to see, but maybe Nintendo's just not interested in doing that, and that's fine. But yeah, I mean, I haven't even heard of this one because I haven't played the Oracle games, so I feel like to a lot of people, yeah, I would say this deserves to be on there.
interwoven beeps and boops make this a beautiful, ethereal track. It's usually the grander games in the series that are praised for music, understandably so. But the Tarm Ruins theme does so much with so little.
I mean, this is the thing. I can't agree or disagree. Yeah. So what's next?
Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks.
Oh. No. Are you joking? Is this the honorable mentions?
Sacred Duet. The Sacred Duet. The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks.
Huh. No, this definitely isn't true because this literally plays before the final boss. So, I mean, maybe it is underrated compared to the final boss music, but it's like, this is like one of the most memorable premiere scenes in the fucking game. So, try again, buddy. So, try again.
Like Phantom Hourglass before it, Spirit Tracks doesn't usually get a lot of love, which means neither does its soundtrack. One of the game's strongest pieces of music that's often left out of the conversation is the Sacred Duet that plays towards the...
So I can get what you're saying here because Spirit Tracks itself is very underrated, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this should be number one. This isn't the most underrated, not by a long shot. If anything, the one you just played should be.
The end of the game. In the middle of the fight against Malladus,
I think
Zelda
this should be like
channels
number
her
10
power,
or something
joining
like that.
Link in a magical song to weaken the Demon King. This
Yeah.
duet instruments.
Yeah, it's a normal
it also
final
leads
boss
into
thing.
a really great final boss track, which blends quick ascending cello with the theme that Link and Zelda just played, along with the overworld theme from earlier in the game. The whole concoction is appropriately climactic while being one of the most moving pieces from a handheld Zelda.
You did, Dork. You did, Dork. Yeah, it's a very exciting moment, but it's like that's why this isn't like one of the most underrated Zelda songs because it's like anyone that's played Spirit Tracks like knows this. Like,
of course, with so much music across so many years, we're bound to have left off some other
Can we read the comments for this? Freaking love the Deku Palace song. Boarding is okay. Sealed Temple from Skyward Sword. Interesting. Ancient Castle of Ikana and the Mayor's Office are super underrated. Are people not mad? Huh? Dude, this is freaking boring comments. What a boring video. Oh my god. I kind of want to see what their takes on Mario music because I do not think that would be very interesting like at all. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, that's 2.5 hours slay. Alright, and we got through like 5 or 6 videos, so that's mega slay. Alright, slay, mega slay. Alright, give the stream a like. Everybody, subscribe. Watch Mojo. Maybe I'll do a lay epic Mario stream or something out of this. I don't know. I'll have to see what I can find. But I was just like, you know what? I bet they repeat themselves a lot. And what do you know? They do. What do you know? They do. It's freaking boring as flip. Yeah, some of these picks were like, sure, okay, whatever. There were some misses, but for the most part, it's just like, yeah, whatever, okay. Repeating themselves a lot, reusing the same content multiple times. Sounds about what I should have expected from Watch Mojo. So yeah, but I'm glad that I decided to do some digging. I genuinely haven't watched Watch Mojo in years. It's good to know that they are still really